Hello everyone, and welcome to the Gauntlet! Audience interactive Dungeons & Dragons combat chaos where our adventurers are continuing through their never-ending quest to defeat every monster of the multiverse. Happy Friday, I am your Gauntlet Master, Emmy. So happy to have you here tonight. Tonight we have Scott as Stonebreaker.
Good evening. I'm not traumatized. Why? What makes you think that? Stop that. No.
We have RJ as Camber.
As anyone who knows family drama, it's me.
We have Carrie as Charlie.
I mean, I was just hanging out on a beach last week. I have no idea what this family trauma and drama is.
And we have Josh as Wyatt.
I'm just a hair-triggered punslinger from the Feywild West.
Does that really count now?
Yes, yes it does. Zagmeister, thank you so much for that subscription. 3 full years in the tavern. My
Thank you,
God.
Zach. That's amazing.
Welcome on in. Pull up a chair. We're so happy you are here. Smoking Dragon Gaming coming in as well. 6 months in the... Oh, wait, no, 13 months. Oh, my gosh. And Spoonkins coming in for 35 months.
Whoa.
Oh, my gosh.
Holy cow.
Whew.
Gosh, we're
All
hitting
right.
so many milestones. I know.
Do you ever hear a number and it just like it hits you
I know.
Yeah.
a lot
I know.
heavier than you expected?
I always
Like,
joke
wait,
that the lockdown 6-fingered manned us and took a few years out of our life, but alternatively, then now it's starting to be like, oh right, it was 3 years. Anyway,
Oh, yeah.
real fast, Deva Palladian, Zanite Bug, Smoking Dragon Gaming, Zagmeister, Lister's Mate, Omega Scales, Annabelle, Nightbot being a robot, Spoonkins, Witch King 1 of 9. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. We're so happy to have you. We don't have any particular announcements at this time. So I believe that just brings us into the message from the returning sponsor of Season 2 of The Gauntlet, Cantrip Candles. Scott, take us away with whatever is going to happen tonight.
When last we met our adventurers, you had found a derelict ship that had shipwrecked on the shore of this beautiful beach that you had been traversing down. Possibly seeing a shadowy figure on the upper deck, you decided that the best course of action to get onto the ship was to climb the jagged rocks and leap onto the side rigging. As you held on, you feel it break underneath your weight. You feel your hands scraping across the old wood. Splinters are jutting into your palm as suddenly the rope stops. But you do not. And you feel your arm pop out of its socket, hanging there in excruciating pain. You see little spots of white light clouding your vision. But you remember, you are prepared for this. You are an adventurer. You reach down to your belt, grabbing a small vial, uncorking it with your teeth, the splinters in your palm digging in farther as you hold the glass. And you down it. You feel a wash of new vigor as each little splinter of wood pop, 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 pushes out from under your skin. And you feel the muscles in your shoulder tense and pull together, bringing your arm back into its socket as you then grasp hold of the rope. This new strength, you continue to climb as you reach up and tumble onto the deck. You look forward to an open door, and you see a large chest inside of one of the rooms, a key hanging out of it. But before you have a moment to do anything, your vision begins to be hazy as a ghostly figure apparates in the doorway. You now see the ghost of what appears to be the captain of this ship. What do you do? Do you attempt to fight the apparition? Or do you attempt to simply walk through and get to the chest? As this poll goes up in the chat, today's story was brought to you by Health Potion.
Yeah.
The thing that every adventurer needs a couple of in their back pockets. Health Potion is one of the triads of the 3 potions that you can get at Cantrip Candles. It is the original potion, now joined by Stamina and Magicka. You can go check them out at cantripcandles.com. Cantrip Candles are candles made with a story. Each one is scented for a specific location or moment for a tabletop campaign, but also just a fantastic scent for you to have at home. You can go check them out at cantripcandles.com and be sure to stick around until the intermission for your chance to win a $15 gift card. This is an international giveaway. Anyone can win this. You just have to be here and be your awesome selves. And a big old thank you again to the continuing sponsor of Season 2 of The Gauntlet, Cantrip Candles.
All right, that poll's winding on down. We're getting some votes in. If you want to vote, now's your moment. Here it goes. Ah! It was a tough call, Scott, but we are taking on the ghost.
Oh! I like it.
As you barrel towards the ghost, reaching down to grab your sword, it too reaches down to the ghostly saber.
So cool.
With it draws its blade. Come back next week to find out what happens as you fight the ghost of the captain of the shipwreck.
Oh my gosh. Thank you again to Cantrip
boy.
Candles. And real fast, because a sneaky crumb snuck in there, we are at 60% of the way through a level 2 hype train right now.
Amazing.
So, of
Thanks,
course,
everyone.
we really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Really, from the very bottom of our hearts. That means the whole wide world. Of course, there's never any pressure, but just as a reminder, all bits tipped towards the Gauntlet count as 1 gold for our adventurers, as well as keeping the lights on and keeping these happy faces in these happy seats. But during a hype trend, they count for 2 gold. So if you ever feel like you're able to give, now would be a fun moment to do it, because it's got
Uh-huh.
Moment like that?
Scales. Thank you for those 1,000 biddies.
Oh, amazing.
Oh my gosh! Thank you so much, Omega Scales. Yep, they've got some cool stuff they're saving up for right now. So, thank you so much. Yeah, they're trying to upgrade a card right now, I believe. So, thank you so much, Omega Scales. That means the whole world. Oh my goodness gracious, yes. I don't believe that there's anything more
Nah.
before we jump on in.
Let's
So,
play.
Gauntleteers, are we ready to re-enter the Gauntlet?
Yes!
Oh, yeah.
Do it.
Woohoo! All right, when last we met our heroes, they had finally reached a sanctuary, ventured forth, and found themselves in a spicy little room. Spicy little room with a spicy little lava floor. Fought off a demon and a devil. Had some, perhaps, emotional damage. Saw some visions, had some feelings, you know. Kind
A
of
Tuesday.
No, a Friday.
Oh,
Right.
We did it.
Seems like it's always Friday. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, there's only one day of the week here.
It's Friday.
Ends with a date. Is that a groundhog?
Oh my gosh, Zarby, thank you for those 300 biddies.
Oh,
Oh my
thanks, Zarby.
gosh,
Thank
thank
you.
you so much. And also, hello, thank you for the lurk. And Dragon Dad, thank you for the lurk as well. We appreciate you. And howdy, Jeff, to you as well. As the world goes dark and you find yourself spinning down, you hear the rustling of trees, a gentle breeze, the call of birds, and the smell of grass.
All right.
Oh, music didn't load. Give us a quick sec there, y'all.
I like this. It's calming.
Sounds
Yeah, it's
like
very calm,
vacation.
very chill, Spoonkins. Thank you for those 303
Is it
biddies.
gonna
We
be a carnival?
appreciate you.
What could possibly happen?
Well, the last word Stoney said.
I think every word is the last word
Real
that
quick,
they
we're
say.
gonna reload that page.
He's not wrong.
Not wrong.
The adrenaline
Not-
surges
not
from Witch
wrong.
King 1 of 9 are coming in.
Oh, no. There we go.
Annabelle, thank you for the 300 biddies as well.
Oh, thank you, Annabelle.
We appreciate you so much.
Gauntlet Master, just
Yes.
want to let you know, Snowy is not
No,
there.
he's not apparated yet. All right.
Nope.
Cool. It's melted.
I did not think so, but I wanted to be sure.
Yeah, I decided to do research instead of get a snowball back last time.
You've got it. All right, those adrenaline surges are coming on in.
Oh, man.
All right, as you find yourself landed once more, in the gentle green forest,
All right.
I like this place.
there are two different kinds of monsters you see. The first, you have fought twice before. An insect-like body covered in soft brown fur, many long, sharp legs, and an incredibly long, serpentine, eel-like neck, almost, with a long face, many long things, I suppose, with an extended face. And as its mouth opens, rows and rows of sharp teeth. Welcome in, clever foodie. These ones, however, have a soft purple glow about their legs
Oh, okay.
as they crawl through.
Thank you.
The second monster you see, tall, red-skinned, long black hair, pointed ears, wearing armor, leather armor, covered in scrolls, and all carrying a heavily fortified wooden staff.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm gonna need some initiatives.
Yeah! Come on, chunk!
Alright, new dice. Who's this? Never rolled it before.
Bless you!
Nice initiative.
Oh, alright. These dice like me.
Okay. Let me get everybody's stuff pulled up here. All right, everyone is full up on adrenaline.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Thank you, chat.
Feeling pumped.
Thank you.
And that is the hype train. My gosh, 29% of the way through level 3. You're all amazing. We appreciate you so much. It means the whole world. We really can't express it enough. Thank you. With Identify coming on through. I missed who it was for, though. One quick second, y'all. Insect Boys coming in from Zagmeister. Real quick here. These are Nyogi Masters.
Oh no. Pinocchio came back.
Nyogi Masters. They have an armor class of 15 and 71 hit points.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's go around. Scott, what is Stonebreaker's initiative?
That will be a 20.
Sick.
All right. Camber.
14 for me. Nico following right behind.
Okay. Charlie.
That'll be a 22.
And Wyatt.
Well, it's only fitting that the twins both rolled a 22.
Oh!
Okay.
Dang.
All right. I am assuming Charlie's dexterity is higher.
16?
17?
All right, there we go. Witch King 1 of 9 is identifying the second monster. These are Hobgoblin Devastators. All right. They have an armor class of 13 and 45 hit points.
Uh-oh. You said Hobgoblin Devastators?
I did.
Uh-huh.
That's pleasant.
Okay. Make that check, Clever Foodie. Oh, good check, Clever Foodie. Who did you inspire with that? Charlie, you have 1 point of inspiration.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Okay.
I will definitely be using that at some point tonight.
All right, Charlie, you're up first.
All right. So, out of curiosity, this, I guess, tree trunk laying to the south east of me. Am I able to see over that? Like, how big is this tree trunk?
Sure. The fallen tree?
Yeah.
Sure. It's a pretty big tree, but all in all, it's probably only about 3 feet off of the ground. So, yes, you can absolutely see over it. Climbing over it would require a check, probably, because it's pretty hefty, but this creature is a medium creature, so it is. It's gonna have a little bit of cover, but you have a clear shot.
The green one or the blue one?
The green one. The blue one. Blue one's not got enough cover from the tree.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Come on, just let me measure. Okay, so I am going to, first off, hop myself right over to my brother.
Okay.
And as I'm hopping, I'm going to basically do it like a ballerina dancer, like pirouetting across the stage. Over to Wyatt, and bonus action blade song.
Zagmeister's a cheeky monkey. Next roll of the wheel of chaos. Well, at the timer, will howl.
Yeah?
Yep.
More
Last
Double
for
up.
double. Yeah. It's gonna be real wicked good. So wicked funny. It's gonna be so funny, so wicked funny.
You good with the words?
I'm good.
Yeah. All right.
That's why they put me here.
I pirouetted my way over and cast blade song as I did so, and then for my action. Just checking. I'm gonna actually. Why not? Why not blow it up big right away? I'm gonna point to the stump right in between these guys.
Okay. However, as you point,
No.
Smoking Dragon Gaming wants to spin the wheel of chaos. Charlie.
May change
Round and round that wheel's about to go. Where it's going to stop, Charlie is about to find out there is a cheeky monkey in play.
It's also a very full jar.
Uh-huh.
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 Overclock.
Oh.
Oh.
What's that do?
The clicker goes up. Clicker does something.
Click, click, click,
Oh.
click, click.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, add to the clicker. That sounds fun.
As the charge of the gauntlet is increased by 10,
Oh boy.
Okay. That's cool.
leaving the cheeky monkey in play. Please continue, Charlie.
Yeah, so, I believe I measured it out correctly. 5, 10, 5, 10. Yeah. So right where that stump is,
Uh-huh.
I'm pulling out a little bit of black goo, spinning my paw around, bring it up to my face, blow at it as I cast fireball on that stump.
Yeah.
Right.
Nice.
Okay. All right, so I'm guessing some dex saving throws needing to come in.
Yes.
All right, let's go for the blue one real quickly here. That is a failure.
Some charred hobgoblins.
Also some charred other stuff.
For the Nyogi, it's going to be a 16.
That just saves.
Okay.
Alright, so that is 2, 3, 4. No. Somehow, okay, 28 points of damage.
Nice.
Fire
Okay.
damage.
Spicy.
Halved to the Nyogi, who manages to skirt underneath part of the trunk next to it and pulls its head back up. You see its head first before you see the rest of it. It turns and hisses
Ha!
sibilantly.
And then the other part about this that makes life interesting, it also ignites anything that's flammable in 20 feet.
Let's see. How do we want to do that? Because I will say that this area is fairly lush, so the grass is not going to catch on fire. This big tree is not going to
Okay.
catch on fire, but the tree stump that is absolutely on fire. As all of you hear this, Clever Foodie is giving you hear that. Clever Foodie is giving Charlie a random potion. It's whoop,
Alright.
Charlie, a potion
Thank
appears in
you.
your hand. As you hear this, as the gotta go find some fire here now, real fast. As the stump cracks in twain and catches on fire. I would not step on that one if I twere y'all. Okay. Anything else with your turn?
No, I'm just gonna like turn towards everybody and be like, I wanted to light it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's go. That's it.
Okay. Well, all of these are hilarious. We are simply going to put the... It's not terrifyingly exciting, but we're going to put the spell asset over this. Just so we all know, it is, in fact, on fire.
On fire.
Consequences of my actions.
No, it's great. I'm here for it. There we go. All right, that is fire.
Cool.
All right. That is then going to bring us to Wyatt.
All right. Wyatt's gonna scramble on back, acknowledging the fire from my twin, charging up to Stonebreaker's back and climbing on up into that saddle there.
Okay. So Wyatt climbing on up into the bunny saddle.
As I settle in, I'll spend a bonus action to convert a second level spell slot into 3 sorcery points,
Excellent.
and I'll take my usual artillery position as I take aim at the Nogi, let's say the green Nogi.
Okay.
Can I see over that log from the vantage point of Stonebreaker's shoulders?
You can. I will say again, it's going to have a little bit of cover. Not lots.
Cool.
Maybe if you were to say in a definitive fashion, probably just peculiarly around half cover.
Cool. I'll take it. All right, as I take aim, you know I like my noodles, but right now I got a hankering for Nogi as I fire off an Eldritch Blast.
With every pun, the
Punishment better
D6
go
jar
off
gets
when you're
wild.
here.
It's
That's all I
already,
gotta say.
deadly. So, all right,
I too am a fan of fried nogi.
first one's gonna be a 23 to hit
That'll hit.
for 8 points of force damage.
Okay.
Not pushing it back.
Not pushing it
Not
back.
pushing it back.
Okay,
Second
good
one's
to
gonna
know.
be not great. We'll just let that one lie with a well, it's 10, but with the half cover, yeah, I'm gonna save my adrenaline.
All right. Anything else on your turn, Wyatt?
That would do it.
Okay. Stonebreaker, that brings us to you.
Okay, I'm going to. Again, how tall did you say Stump was? Or not Stump, but
The tree, 3 feet.
yeah, 3. Okay, that is.
I will
fine.
say for you, the check to get over it's going to be a little easier.
I mean, I can just jump. I can do that height, no
Yeah.
problem.
If you want to do it that way, you certainly can.
Yeah, we'll use action and to take the dash action, and
Okay.
then yeah, I'm just going to jump. Hello, and I get right to it.
Okay.
And as I take Little Rabbit for a ride.
Okay.
Yeehaw.
Yeah, and that is it. That is turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That then will bring us to the Hobgoblin Devastators.
okay.
Okay, so... The blue one. Reeling back from the flame. Real quick, just double checking one thing. Yeah, that's up. Okay. It's gonna get right there.
Uh-oh.
This creature is heavily clad and quite strong looking, tall and muscular, covered head to toe in leather with a voluminous cape over all of this, looking quite fine. This guy twitches. Make that performance check. Also, hello. Welcome on in. He pulls his staff down in front of him and pulls it up towards the sky and brings his other hand forward and claps it together. And as he does, he pulls all of that air between his hands and pushes the staff down forward and casts lightning bolt.
I knew it.
All right, we're gonna need some saves.
Yeah.
We're gonna need some saves. I need deck saves from
5 foot.
Wyatt, Stonebreaker, and Charlie.
I'm in
the
it?
bunnies.
Yep.
Question, does Neogi also have to
Yeah.
make this?
Yeah.
No.
Really?
Oh.
Yep.
Can choose?
Actually, you know what, Charlie? You are out of it.
I was like, isn't it a 5 foot line?
Yep. So,
Not too
Charlie, you
close.
are out of it. But still, Wyatt and Stonebreaker, I need some saves. As a matter of fact, he does not. And because the Gauntlet is, in fact, an educational show, I will let you know. Because of his Army Arcana feature,
Oh, that's real good.
you watch as the lightning bolt actually arches over the top of the Neogi, and he
That's
ducks
nice.
to the side.
Really cool.
That's cool.
Wyatt's impressed as he gets hit. You want to go first? Me.
Listen, Dex, you say.
I do say.
I'm just gonna say I will take all of the damage because that is a 6. No,
Ah.
sorry, 5.
Real fast, this guy twitches. Don't roll real dice. Roll them in chat. It's funnier. You rolled a 6?
No, 5.
5? Oh, okay. All
Let
right.
me just get my stone's endurance dice ready.
I rolled a 13, but I'd like to add an adrenaline surge to make that a 15.
Okay. You save.
All right.
Okay.
I need to get some D6 out here. Hold on.
Oh boy.
Trying to remember if that's 10d6 or 8d6.
Oh, I have it. I have it
It's gonna
prepared
sting.
right now.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a lot.
Yogi Carbonara. That's what my aunt would make for us on weekends.
That sounds great. I'll take that.
Try to make her roll less damage.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I have it right now.
41 points
Wow, you
of damage.
so wow.
Have? For what?
Gauntlet
Why?
Master, I would like to use reaction.
Oh my gosh.
So Y takes 20.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna take.
I reduce it by 14.
Oh.
Okay.
Roll good. Roll good on that endurance.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Ow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I take 27.
That was a good roll, this guy twitches. Real quick. Let me just double check who that went out to. As Clever Foodie wants to spin the Wheel of Chaos on Camber Stonebreaker, you get a point of inspiration as well.
Oh,
Nice.
inspiration. Nice.
All right, Chaos has come for you, Camber, from Clever Foodie. So this wheel's
Uh-huh.
about to spin. Round and round,
Come
the wheel's
on,
gonna go.
come on, it's been
Where
a
it stops,
while.
Camber's gonna find out.
Mercy. Oh, here it is.
Oh.
Is this
Oh
it?
no.
Punish.
Oh! Did not
Let-
even
let it
get
clear,
through.
Zanibug,
a
thank you so much for that
full
subscription.
round
23 of us.
Combat.
We need this jar
Pull up a
empty.
chair. We're so happy to have you. All right, Clever Foodie did it. Is anyone gonna nope it?
Just let it happen.
I
Yeah.
don't think anyone's noping it.
It's like a wave of.
Schadenfreude.
You know, like those movies where it's tsunamis? It's that, but like lava.
Oh my god.
That is so cool.
Would you like a tray?
I have. Would
Would you like another?
Do you need a giant bowl?
Yeah, I
We
mean,
have to go on a platter size?
Emmy, it's giving extra right now. So,
congratulations, everyone. Here we go.
oh god.
couple of these are cocked by nature of the fact that there's not enough
even
room.
all
We're
fit.
gonna-
No,
They
no,
We're
it
gonna
don't
pull 'em
fit.
off.
It don't
The ones that
fit.
don't fit, we're gonna pull them off, and we're gonna
I
recount
gotta
them in a
watch
second.
this last
Oh,
time.
man.
It was really nice watching. Being a
Oh.
part of it is a little more painful.
I gotta show you the video I took of the last one. It's
All right, we're gonna re-roll a few here in just a second. Can
Ladies
I
and
get a
gentlemen?
Thank you.
While all of this is being rolled and being calculated
I would
and
love. Thank you for the 500.
all of
biddies.
that.
Thanks, Caleb. Love.
A quick few moments for anyone who might be new here. Hello, welcome to the Adventures Pack. We're a bunch of nerds sharing what we love on the internet. Tonight is the Gauntlet. It's audience interactive Dungeons and Dragons combat chaos. We are fighting every monster of the multiverse in order of challenge rating. What kills us makes us stronger. We are about to die, which means we are about to get experience points, which is great. There's no such thing as a long rest until death. If you are looking for ways that you can support us here, a few free ways that you can do so, you can check us out on all of our social medias. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. You can follow us here on this page on Twitch if you haven't already. If you have an Amazon Prime account, a free way you can support us is you can subscribe to us every month. You have to re-up it every time, but you get one free subscription with Amazon Prime, and you can give that to us. If you would like to support us financially, it is never expected but always appreciated. It is 100% because of viewers like you that we are able to continue to do this. You do keep the lights on, and you continue to help us upgrade our space. The fact that we sound as good as we do and are able to continue to make new programs, big one is on the way, is because of people like you giving bits, subscribing. So you can subscribe to our channel here at any tier. If you do subscribe, you get some cool stuff in our Discord, access to all of the maps that we use here on the page.
Please, thank you so much for that subscription. 19 months. I appreciate you.
You can also donate bits. All bits tipped to the Adventures Pack count as gold for us players to buy things from the shop. And you can also check out our merch store on our website. And another way that you can support us monthly is you can head on over to our Patreon. If you're already giving here and would like to give in another way, you can go to our Patreon. If you don't want to give on Twitch because Bezos, and would like to give in other places, you can go to our Patreon as well. You get the same rewards that you get for being a subscriber, for being a patron. All of those rewards are accessed through our Discord. And also, you can pick up stuff from Cantrip Candles. If you do head on over to cantripcandles.com or head on over to their shop in Los Angeles, let them know who sent you. It would certainly be appreciated. If you like this show and want to see other stuff that we do here, the other time that we are live on this channel is on Sundays at 11 a.m. Pacific. On the first Sunday of the month, we do Brew Pub. It is the subscriber-only chat show. Anyone can watch. Subscribers are the only ones able to chat, where we homebrew original content. And then on other days of the month, the middle 2 weeks, we do the pack plays. Right now, Emmy, Josh, and I are playing through Vulcanoids, a really fun game. We finally completed Raft, and so now, rather than surviving on the ocean, we wanted to survive on an island where lava is, and ash is going to destroy us all. And the last Sunday of the month is Tavern Talk. It is the talkback show where you get to hang out with our host Ben, along with Emmy, the Gauntlet Master, and one of the members of AP, or one of our guests, and just get to chat about what has happened this month on the channel and feedback about what has happened on the Gauntlet. If you would like to be more of a part of our community, head on over to our Discord. We've got a bunch of channels in there. It is, again, where you get the stuff for being a subscriber. There's a rewatch of Damned Paradise that is happening right now with a few of our members. If you want to be a part of that,
fun.
go check that out. You can find old shows like Damned Paradise on YouTube. I think that's pretty much all I got.
It's a great pitch, buddy.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Congratulations. Thank you, Scotty.
Oh no.
As all of you feel an immense pain, all of your nerves light up with what can only be described as pure electricity. The feeling as though you had stuck your finger into a socket times 1,000. It starts right about here and shoots out to all of your appendages as you take 320 points of fun damage.
323.
And the jar
success. And
Woo! Dead.
dead,
Type that
dead,
in.
dead,
3.
dead, dead, dead,
Damn it.
dead.
Warcaster, right?
Fun fact:
Yeah.
323 is a palindrome, just like what we just did. Pop.
As you find yourself awoken
All right.
inside of the sanctuary, as you have all perished.
Well,
Is that
As
a
a
record?
reminder, the sanctuary is where the adventurers can, in fact, take short rests and where they respawn when they die, which is what just happened. They can also access the shop and spend some of that gold you just so generously tipped them.
Oh. All right. So immediate thoughts.
As I refill.
anyone
D6
else
stack.
feel a little staticky right now?
Not.
I feel like my fur is up.
The residual.
What?
I haven't felt that way since I stayed out past curfew and got a real bad talking to.
That hurt just about 8 points more than it did last time.
Wait, that's happened before?
Oh yeah.
Is that gonna happen a lot?
Yes,
I mean,
it is.
it's kind of unpredictable. It's always kind of tied to luck and chance, but we do kind of run. Our luck was running pretty long, if I recall.
Sometimes-
I'm so confused what just happened. I just felt like I got literally jolted by lightning. And then again, many times over.
It was just a wizard. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Which, on that note, so they're the problem of
Yep.
that room, I believe.
Yeah, I have something for that.
That's good.
So do I. It's the same thing I have for everything.
But I can only do
But-
it a couple times.
So
I can stop it.
probably good
Kinda.
idea to focus them first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But we got to get through another room first. Right?
Yeah, we're gonna have to backtrack a little bit before we can revisit
Right.
those
We have-
troublesome foes.
What is it? The Marigons?
Marigons
Oh,
And
And the dibbies.
Oh, what? Well, I'm like pulling out like my book and like a quill and stuff. I'm like, what kind of stuff do they do? Is there anything I should prepare especially for this?
So the short, stubby guys are real good at protecting the creepy, belly tendril, spooky mind wizards.
Okay, so
All right.
are they immune to stuff?
Not that I recall, but just keep, like really make sure that they don't get inside the noggin, because they like to mess with your head a lot.
That is the thing. They get here and then it never leaves. So
Oh, that's
if
unfortunate.
any of us go into a fog, keep an eye on who is doing what to who.
Mm-hmm.
So if
Okay.
one of us stops moving, we can then maybe revisit.
Revisit.
Well, them with weapon to bring us back.
All right. All right.
Oh,
got it.
so we kind of gotta like slap someone back to awareness.
No,
Slap them.
slap
Or slap them.
them.
Yeah,
to
you
bring
gotta
back-
Oh,
you gotta
got it.
break their
Oh, got it. Their concentration.
their
yeah, yeah.
mentality bond, whatever that's called.
Yeah,
Mentality
concentration.
bond. I like
I
that.
have
Okay.
stuff that deals with that too. That if I get hit, it,
For
it
sure.
can stop things. I get it. All right.
For sure.
Cool. Well, I have a couple things that can kind of maybe help.
I don't know, maybe stuffing the ears with some cotton balls might help. At least keep the whispering words out the head. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's,
I'm not entirely sure about that.
It's concerning though to see.
Oh, he didn't talk to me. It was like, yeah.
God damn.
You got real upset last time. I was just watching. I have no idea what was going on in your head, but
It is yes,
all right. We don't have to talk about it. It's all right.
but oh, now that we have knowledge,
Oh yeah, shopping.
Yeah. Do y'all mind if I take an hour and keep writing in my book?
Yeah,
I
sure.
really want
No,
the
of
spell.
course.
Yeah, sure.
I don't really
Alright.
have much, at least that I think of as far as shopping goes. But if you would like to discuss,
It's the last. It's the last time we're gonna get a chance to see.
it is true.
Surely.
I
hello,
trust
everyone, by
you
the
all
way.
implicitly.
Hey, Isri.
Hi.
Use a came back quite quickly that time.
Yeah, a little prickier now. That was fun.
All right. As a reminder, let me get my
Oh, that's something you might like.
inventory pulled up.
Oh yeah.
We have you bought the cloak, so we have the amulet of the black skull, the wand of enemy detection, the potion of aqueous form, and the store access at the rest stop.
Wyatt,
Uh-huh.
I get a sense that this necklace would be very powerful in your hands or your siblings' hands. However, there is a full-on disclaimer that comes with the purchase.
It does.
Isri, would you
Let's
mind
go.
reading the legal bits?
Certainly. So, and she pulls out once again the obsidian black necklace with the wrought iron black skull emeralds set in its eyes. This is the amulet of the black skull. It is cursed. I cannot specify enough that it is cursed. I will say we did a little bit of work on it to try and lessen the curse. But alternatively, it was one of those things where it was it's sort of hard baked into the item.
Right.
And there's only so much I could do without removing its properties entirely, so we sort of mushed it a little bit. So it does have some things that it might do that are in fact a little bit more chaotic than, say, if you were to look it up.
Well, Israel, let me ask you, because I've been thinking a lot about what happened, when you and I were behind the scenes and all that. And look, I'm not holding anything against you. I know, I understand why you did what you did. But do you really think, like, I should be toying with more curses? Because if you think that's cool, I would absolutely take it.
I mean, however you acquire your magical powers is between you and your magical powers, Wyatt. I certainly have nothing to say about that. What happened with you and the Gauntlet is still something that, of course, they keep me looped in insofar as my own safety and the safety of, my shop is concerned and things like that. And since, I do a little bit of work tracking you and things, they do let me know. So far, the investigation into whatever seems to be happening, I've not heard anything new. I have been told to keep a careful eye about for if anything looks as though there's anything wrong in any of the rooms that are in my purview. I'm not to go crawling about inside the inner workings of the Gauntlet whenever possible, but alternatively, that was always sort of the thing. It's very dangerous to go crawling around back there.
Well, I mean, I don't want to get you in any more trouble than I already have, but, if you think this thing is not going to make me more of a liability than I
I was
already
just going to
am.
say, just about to ask, how much more additional liability do we want to assume when we are gambling with our lives?
Well, I mean, we are kind of playing with house money.
Alternatively, the thing about, of course, any item that we sell within the Gauntlet is that your safety is guaranteed as much as it is any time in the Gauntlet. So anything that, of course, if an item, in fact, does you any damage, it, of course, is in the same property as the rest of the Gauntlet. So it's not going to be one of those things where you're going to be feeling these damages for the next 10 years. It's not going to be anything like that.
All right.
Everything that this necklace can do to you can be undone. Just might be a little unpleasant or sort of hilarious, depending on what happens.
It is.
What do y'all think? I mean,
Seems like we have a plan to mitigate any sorts of sort of offsets that come along with this particular item. So far, it is, of the remaining things, it is probably the most powerful in the long term, no matter who holds it, no matter who assumes the responsibility. But it's the only thing that we've ever been told outright, hey, think hard about this. So I want to make sure we don't miss nothing.
It is, in fact, the purview of Clydark's collection to always tell our customers when something is, of course, cursed. It seems rude, and I don't think my employer would much appreciate me doing that, so...
Appreciate the transparency,
Yeah.
always. But this might be the last time we ever see it, so does anybody want it? Does anybody think it would be fun?
Can't say I'm not tempted.
The
but-
mobility is nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wait, before I'm just thinking about the curse. What does this thing do exactly besides have a very on-the-nose name?
Here, I have some notes on it, but they are, in fact, in and she begins to throw things around her desk as Emmy needs to go actually grab the notebook that is it. Please continue.
From the sales pitch I heard last time, you can teleport up to 100 feet away.
Huh.
Yeah, it was 100 feet.
So, but the rest was all kind of behind the veil, and kind
The
of
curse part.
yeah, exactly.
All right. Well-
So in terms of any additional knowledge gained or oomph, I don't know, but
On the one hand, I might be already cursed. On the other hand, I'm quite blessed a lot of the time. So, I mean, if anyone's going to wear it, it might as well be me, I suppose.
I'm full up. I got this shiny new cloak, so. But again, is there anybody else who we think like would Theon do this? Would Theon rock a skull necklace?
I mean, he would definitely rock it. But I don't know if
Oh,
he'd want to wear it,
oh.
you know?
Okay.
The other thing to consider with it is a con save against the curse.
Yes,
Oh.
that is correct.
So
I'm not bad at concentration.
yes, and it is also something that I am not, not very bad at as well. The mobility could be nice for me, especially if getting to places like the cliff sides, getting to top of cliff without having to climb could
That's
be good. But it is not something that I am saying, aha, yes, need. It is more of a,
Sure.
oh, that would be nice.
I mean, who needs a curse?
And I will say, no matter what, you do teleport. So even if you do not make that save, you will teleport. You might have something. Well, according to my notes, it might be a little interesting. Again, something's
Sure.
good, something's bad. We did mess with it a little bit, so it does have some additional properties to what it came to us with. But again, it's a particularly it's an item with a lot of provenance. Let's put it that way.
Mainly teleportation, though.
Always teleportation. That will always happen. Just other things might also happen.
And say we put this thing on and the curse kind of sucks. Do you think it's removable?
Oh, certainly. Again, everything that it does can in fact be removed.
All right.
So it does have a few things that will require some fixes, or otherwise they'll just sort of stick around. But yes, it will definitely need.
Because we can afford it.
Well, Stony, I'm looking at it as like a hightail get out of jail free card, and if the mobility is more useful for you, I'm fine.
I am looking at it as a get into the fray quickly, but depending on the things that could happen, I imagine one of the things might be I get there and then I can't do anything.
It's true.
So
If you're gonna be hampered, better to be far away.
exactly. So even with my sturdiness, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I already got something bad going on. If you want to share the load, that's fine with me. Otherwise, I'll just
Should we grab
carry
it and table it? Give some time to think on it?
How much is it again?
15,000, if I recall, Isri,
It
which
is
we
indeed.
have at our disposal.
How much
certainly do.
we have?
Give me a quick second. I need to do the hype train math really quickly, but it'll only take me a moment. I also need to get you some experience. I think.
Payload's coming in.
Because it is also something of what is coming next, and maybe
Yeah.
we want the money for that.
That's true.
exactly.
That's true.
Yeah, because we do have stuff next month. As I'm like just chiming in from the back as I'm writing like furiously in my notebook.
I mean, mobility's not the biggest issue for any of us, really. So it's not like it's a must-have kind of cursed item.
You have 25,192.
And were we saving up for any cars?
Yes, you were saving up to fully upgrade an adrenaline surge.
How much was that going to run us?
90.
A lot.
Not. Oh, okay. 90. All right.
Yeah. The other thing to consider is leveling up the Identify, which would give us the current health of the monster.
Current health. All right. That could be useful.
Yeah.
What does it take to get us the immunities and resistances? Is that a thing?
We have that actually with the current level.
Oh, we do?
Oh.
I believe so. Yes. It's AC, it's name, it's creature type, and looks like on this we have it checked off. If it's leveled up, we get the resistant weakness.
Oh, all right. I didn't know that.
Alright,
So
interesting.
no need to keep doing science experiments on them?
You know we like science, so this is an education show.
But yes, one more level will get its current health and also what its saves are. I don't know if that's like what it saves or what
What it's
the
good at.
save
Like
is
the
again.
DC or...
Yeah, I don't know if it is DC or I don't know if it's like it has a plus to this and plus to this.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, I think the immunities and resistances, that was the most key thing for that for right now for us.
Yeah.
How much is it to fully level it up?
27,000.
Oh, so we're
close.
close.
Yeah.
That might be the most achievable thing. I think we should.
And save.
Save our money.
Yeah, let's save our money.
Yeah.
One more week, see what comes in. But that's right there. We can get that tonight if possible.
I mean, also, like, as you said, we're all kind of pretty mobile.
Yeah.
As it is. And with you, whenever you get hasted, you're doubly mobile, so it's not, like,
And
the
then-
end of the world.
I know you are saying you already have bad things, but when a pot rusts, you don't add more rust. You try and take it away.
That is a good point. I mean, already pushing my luck. So, yeah, that's fine. I'm
Alright.
good to let it lie.
Sounds like we're gonna pass on the necklaces, Ree. Thank you for all of the education and all of the salesmanship.
Of course. It is, of course, my goal to provide you interesting things and make you have to make interesting choices, of course. I also have some experience to give you.
Oh,
fun.
yeah!
Alright.
Whee!
Congratulations, you have received 5,225 experience.
5,225?
Correct.
Yep, that's a 6. I know how to do numbers.
Which puts you at.
For 39,978.
That is correct. Which is
Sweet.
what I was about to say.
I just want to make sure I was at the right number previously.
I'll let
Okay.
you folks know.
About 9,000 more XP.
Emmy,
Yes.
at the end of the hour, I actually have to roll a dice to see whether or not I copy this spell.
Okay. Let's roll a dice.
It's pretty low DC.
Charlie, Charlie,
Got
Charlie,
it.
Charlie.
Yeah.
All right.
I had to get a 12 and I got a 16.
And remind the audience, Charlie, what have you learned?
I learned the scroll of air bubble thanks to y'all for buying
Sweet.
that for me. So now I can actually breathe underwater.
Sweet.
When that happens.
Can you just twin it?
No.
Damn. Alright.
I'm sorry. I know you're my twin and I like to help you out, but I'm not so good at giving things to two of us.
I thought that was just twin magic. Oh.
No,
That's-
you got something else. I don't know what you got.
I don't know what I got either, let's be honest.
Charlie,
Yeah.
as I recall from last time, in this first room, the chunky guys with the big long like halberd,
Yeah.
they're I think pretty good against lightning, so don't hit them with anything that sparks.
Got it. All right.
Alright.
But that's all I can remember. I don't know, my memory's a little dodgy. All right.
Wait, and you were saying we go after the Divix or the Morgons first?
The Dybbuk's are a bit more problematic from far away. Marigans are just kind of beefy and tanky, so when...
But if they are next to, the Morrigans, they can take the attack away and redirect it to themselves.
Yeah.
Alright. So focus down the Dybbuk's maybe?
If possible, yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Before we go in, this is not a request, but more of a open. Do we want to add anything to Ring?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, right. We're
Yeah.
full up on everything.
I will give you a Zephyr Strike.
Appreciate it.
Could I have done it before? Wait, hold on.
No.
Yeah. I'm reading.
You got a lot of bonus actions you use a lot of time.
Bonus actions are the best thing to put. If it is bonus or reaction, definitely put it in.
I'm gonna pump in a first level healing word and a second level spiritual weapon.
Oh, wait, does that fill you up?
I think that does.
Oh, never mind then. It's gonna give him shield.
I don't think you can.
Clever Foodie
Or absorb
thinks I should
elements.
hydrate. Thank you, Clever Foodie. I appreciate
so,
you.
question then. Zephyr Strike. What level is that?
First.
Appreciate you.
Oh, so there's not room for it?
I can have either the spiritual weapon or the healing word. Because I have a level 2, a level 2, and a level 1.
Okay. So you can fit 2?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well, what do you prefer?
Oh, I was gonna say if you also want, I could give you an absorb elements or a shield.
I am thinking that maybe this I don't know how this spiritual weapon will work with me, but it could be good to just have lots of haymaking.
I mean, you want a extra attack? It's a bonus action attack for free, basically. When you haven't already killed something yet that turn. I know sometimes you get those.
It is true. I do get those a lot.
Yeah, and it's kind of slow. Let's be honest. It's not going to keep up with you. So.
Mm-hmm.
It might. I'm willing to try it if we want.
I think it sounds fun.
Sure. Let's do it.
All right.
All right. So keep the healing word, but I'll have
All right.
the armor, the spiritual weapon, and the Zephyr Strike.
We're turning into a cleric.
Even am I?
It's cool.
Half mage, half mount, half mountain.
All Stonebreaker.
Stonebreaker.
It's not a good pie chart. Very bad pie chart.
All right, I'm ready. Y'all.
Looks good to me.
I'm good.
Oh my gosh.
Well, players, are you ready to re-enter the gauntlet?
Yeah.
Yeah, take 2. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, I didn't even get one round of combat. I haven't gotten a turn yet. Alright, that's cool.
Oh, real quick. So, what are we saving up for? Just out of curiosity, so I can.
Identify.
Identify 27,000.
Yeah, max level. We're
All
only
right.
2K away.
There we go. Okay. Well, then, are we ready to re-enter the gauntlet?
Here we go.
Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
No hard feelings for killing me, Isri. It's all good.
Okay. Isri looks kind of down and starts shuffling a few papers here and there, kind of awkwardly. I do feel bad about it, though. She whispers as you start to walk towards the door.
It's all good.
As you fall through the darkness, you once again smell sulfur and rock, and you feel the waves of heat hit your face.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a toasty round.
All right.
As you find yourself once again in the room situated above the river of lava. As a reminder for folks who were not here last week, there are in fact 2 monsters in this room. The first one on the right stands with dark blue-gray skin, wearing golden armor, faceless, in fact headless, and where their head should be hangs a golden mask with the smooth, pure face of a child, expressionless and blank. Standing next to them are in fact corpses in various states of decay, all of them covered in flies, floating partially above the ground. All right, let me get this set up here so we know what the initiatives are going to be. Charlie, you are still going first.
And the floor is not lava.
The floor
Yeah,
is not.
What am I standing on right now? Like,
You
this
are
seems
standing
very-
on tiles. The
Okay.
tiles are warm,
Ooh, nice.
uncomfortably so,
Oh,
almost,
not
though.
nice.
Not enough to cause any damage, but enough that you probably wouldn't want to take a nap on it.
All right. And that middle bridge, is that like up in the air or?
It is elevated a few feet, so getting onto it and off of it counts as difficult terrain.
Okay.
But it is elevated a few feet
Good to know.
above the ground.
Okay.
The walls are spiky,
You said lightning.
just as a heads up. Clever Foodie wants to spin the Wheel of Chaos on Wyatt.
Oh boy. All right. Punishment.
As a reminder, Cheeky Monkey is still in play. Round and round that wheel's about to go. Where it's going to stop, we're about to find out. Faulty fuse. The charge
Uh-oh.
of the gauntlet loses 10.
For a second,
Just
I'm
a
like, please don't
comic
say that
balance.
means explode.
What was that?
Nice. Holy cow.
I think you missed one.
That was a lot of clicks.
Charlie, it is your turn.
All right. So you said, if I
Oh, let me
You made a
remove Snowball as well here. real
yeah,
quick.
yeah.
All right, Charlie, what are we doing?
Okay, so this platform, you said 5 feet in the air,
Give or take.
give or take? Okay.
It's a little rocky. The top, once it's on the part where the path is happening and there's the track that's covered in wrought iron and stone, it's a little bit more level. But getting up to it's a little bit.
Got it.
Funky.
Gotcha. Okay. So, I am going to elegantly. This is all for flavor. I'm not walking my normal feet, but I'm gonna leap in the air, pause out like a perfect splits, and as I land, Blade Song's gonna be cast, and I'm gonna be doing that as I run past Camber and go right here.
Okay.
And I land, pause out towards the 2 up top,
Okay.
and ice is just going to pour out of my paws as I cast Rhymes Bind and Ice on those 2.
Sick.
Okay.
So, bonus action Blade Song, get that shiznit. And then they need to make a...
What kind of
Con
saves are we making?
Con
All right, so let's do the Dybbuk first. That is going to be a 17.
Saves.
American. It is a natural 1.
Ooh, okay.
Alright.
Got something going.
Gonna use my nice and blue dice for this one.
Cold.
Gotta stick with the cold. Opposites. That is 14 points of cold damage.
As both of them are resistant,
Aha.
Gotcha. Okay.
the Dybbuk is going to take 4 points. And the Merrigan will take 7.
Okay.
As both of them, you notice as this ice blasts forward towards them, it actually melts a little bit off of their surfaces and puddles back down towards the floor. Neither of them blink. But you don't know if that's because they aren't particularly impressed or perhaps because they do not have eyelids.
So question, on a failed save, additional stuff happens.
Okay.
So I don't know if the resistance
That'll still
part-
happen, no.
Okay. So if it's a failed save, it's hindered by ice for a minute
Okay.
and can't move.
Okay.
Speed is reduced to 0.
Nice.
Okay, you've got it. Is there anything it can do to escape this?
It can use it as action to break away.
Okay, you've got it.
Alright.
And then
So that happens to the Merrigan, as you do notice that the ice does encase around these thick brass metal boots and does seem to wedge him into place.
That one's the Maragon and the other one's the D. Got it. Okay.
Yes.
And that was 15 feet of my movement. So I'm going to use the rest of my 40 feet to go 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to go right here.
Okay. Is there anything else on your turn, Charlie?
That's it.
Wyatt.
All right. Going right back up on the Stonebreaker's back here. And as I climb, I say, now listen here, Stony. Repeat after me. Follow my directions and we'll blend them up nicely as I cast a spiritual weapon out on the far side of the Dybbuk here.
Okay. Give me a quick sec. I'll get that on to play. Let's see. Which Dybbuk? What color?
The red? Wait. The Dybbuk is, sorry, the yellow? The Dybbuk is
Yes.
the vampire
corpse.
The gray
corpsey guy?
Yep.
looking
Yeah,
thing.
so the yellow in the
Right about there?
Uh-huh.
Okay, you've got it.
And the attack on that is a natural 20.
All right, let's roll some damage.
Nice,
Here
buddy.
we go. Very cool. Where'd it go? D8. So that'll be 12 points of force.
Okay. He takes these normally.
All right. All right, and then from Stonebreaker's shoulder, that was my bonus action, my movement,
Okay.
and my action will be Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Following it up with more force. That'll be a 17.
17 will hit.
For 8 more points of force. Not
Okay.
pushing them away.
Not pushing him away.
Next one will be, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, buddy.
Another nat 20.
Okay.
Good thing I didn't take that curse. Oh! Nope, never mind. That's
Wait, what?
a
Oh, you
percentile. That's
used
a
the
1 out of 10.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
gotta
okay.
stop doing that. So that'll be 6 points.
Okay.
Where's your, this is the one.
As
Uh-huh.
you shoot forward blasts of golden energy, you see them land on this creature and gore flies away. The gore itself is deeply coagulated, so it's thick, and as it falls to the floor, you hear just these wet sounds.
Well, that was easy. All
It
right.
continues to float. It doesn't really look as though it has any emotions about having been hit, but it does look significantly less corporeal. It's,
All right.
you can see some more bones.
Well, that'll be me.
Okay,
After you,
Stonebreaker,
Stone.
it's your turn.
Cool. I will. Words repeat. Nice, and I will point my hand over to that direction, and I
Okay.
will
bonus action will cast spiritual weapon.
Whoa!
And
What does your spiritual weapon look like, please? Actually, yeah, what does your spiritual weapon look like, Stonebreaker?
from the ground, wisps of icy blue are going to intertwine as they create what looks like a massive pole arm, growing longer and longer until what looks to be a halberd, except wrought in iron around the top are massive jagged stones that appear to be lodged in place by bands of metal that have been bolted into them, creating a collection of flat on one side and then jagged on the other. It is a massive warhammer made of stone and ice.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
Sweet.
All right, now, for the sake of the audience and for the sake of the players, these two spiritual weapons, the one with the yellow pip is for Wyatt, the one with the blue pip is for Stonebreaker. You can both control your own spiritual weapons,
Excellent.
so have fun.
I'm putting that one there. And what is my attack bonus on this?
Oh, that's
It
a
is
good question.
yours.
It is mine. So that'll be a +8 and 1d8 plus 4 points of force damage.
Cool. So I will make that attack then against the Dybbuk.
Against the Dybbuk.
That is a natural one.
That's all right. So you'll get used to it super time.
This is
It does, you notice this titanic warhammer forming out of the air as ice coalesces where ice should never be able to form in this environment into this immense, gorgeous testament to the power of the arcane arts. All of you are inspired for a moment to see. It's one thing you're very, it's not less inspiring when someone who is more used to casting spells casts this, but it is different. And you all feel that moment of anticipation of waiting to see what's going to happen when Stonebreaker casts this gigantic hammer, and it pulls back, and the weight of it gets caught just a little bit funny, and you are unused to it. And it clashes into the ground underneath. Rocks fly everywhere.
I will
It's very cool, though.
I will look at it and say, "You'll get used to it, brother." And I am then going to use my full movement as I get to the edge of this. Because I am running, I get to just jump.
Okay.
Because I can
Sweet.
jump 7 feet into the air.
Okay.
As
you land, it is cacophonous. The sound of the iron of the steel of your boots and the iron of the walkway.
It's loud. It's metal.
And I will take attack action. That first attack is going to be a...
Did you say it's metal?
I did. Rock on, y'all.
First
There it
guy.
begins again.
It wasn't me.
That is going to be a 16 to hit.
16 will hit.
Okay. That is 12 points of magical slashing.
Halved, because again, your weapons do not seem to pull the same punch against this creature.
Dang.
Oh, wait, actually, nope.
Yeah.
This is the Dybbuk.
The Dybbuk, yes.
That's enough.
Ooh!
Oh.
Wait, what?
You killed him!
That is actually enough. Because
Yeah.
it is the Dybbuk, that is enough. As you
37
pull
points.
your sword up and cleave this creature in twain, the smell is devastating. As it falls to the ground, right, but does not disappear.
It does not disappear.
Trying to remember, we are allowed to draw a single weapon as a free action.
Yes.
In that case, with second attack, I would like to take hand axe from belt and huck it at babyface.
Okay.
That will be an... ooh.
You are full up on adrenaline and have a point of inspiration. Everyone is except for Wyatt, who only has 2. Charlie, you also have a point of inspiration. Camber, you do not.
Cool. That will be a 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
And that will be 7 points of non-magical slashing damage.
Which is in fact half. It takes 4.
And that will be turn.
Okay, that does bring us to the Maragons. Okay. So, the one that is right here by you, Stonebreaker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it can hit you. Pulls its halberd down and stabs out at you 3 times. Actually, it's going to go twice at you and 1 at Wyatt, who it can still reach.
All right.
Natural 1 on the first one.
See, this is what it is like.
As this one hits your boot and sparks go flying, it seems undeterred. Second attack is going to be a 15.
That will miss.
And the one against Wyatt, only a 9.
Ooh.
All right.
Goes wide. Okay. The orange one is going to, all of its prey having started to leave. Oh wait, no, that's the purple one. The purple one, all of its prey having started to leave, is going to trench forward. To here. The green
Uh-huh.
continues to do the same. This brings us to the Divix.
Okay.
The 2 remaining hover back over with their friends remaining close by. Camber, that brings us to you.
All right, seeing those 2 advance closer to the room and getting flashbacks to just 30 seconds ago, Camber is going to concentrate his focus on his newly acquired skills to wrangle and set up a perfect shooting gallery, and he's going to clap his hands together, and a mossy web of what looks like cotton is going to start to spread, but as he pushes it forward, I'm going to go ahead and cast web from my cloak of Arachnida in a
Okay.
40-foot cube in front of me, engulfing, springing from the pathway to my left,
Okay.
and catching the orange and the green enemies in front of me in that web. They're gonna, at the start of their turns, they're gonna have to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay. Let me get this set up here for you really quickly. 40-foot cube, you say?
Yep.
Okay. Let's get that happening. Radius. And that's 40 foot side to side?
Yep.
Okay.
He's big.
That's
All right. So I'm imagining you want it not
Yeah.
with you. So I'm assuming you want it right about there?
I'm gonna say if that dot is the center.
Oh. Right.
5,
Let me
10,
get you to
15,
see it really quickly.
20.
I can see it. Y'all
Yeah.
can't.
Basically, the wall will come right up to my face, and I want to put them as central as possible.
There we go.
Yeah.
That looks good?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm going to turn my attention to Nico, and with my bonus action, I'm going to say, "Jump, jump, my boy." And I'll gesture up to the Marigan that Stonebreaker and Wyatt are engaged with, and Nico is then going to. Let's see. I'm going to use my movement 5, 10, 15, 20 just to get back here a little further. And Nico is going to use 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 35 feet of fly speed to soar over and take a bite at the
Okay.
Marigan there.
All right, Nico taking to the air. Teeth first, his mouth entirely open, a little bit of saliva flying backwards behind him.
21 to hit.
21 will hit.
All right, that is going to be 4 points piercing.
Okay.
And this time, as opposed to lightning sparking out from his jaws, you're going to see just a splash of venom and acid as he infuses this with not only piercing damage, but 4 points of acid.
That goes through normally.
Okay, good to know.
All right.
The piercing damage, not so much, but as acid pours out, again, that saliva that was going flying past, you notice this time as he chomps down, a little trickle of green escaping from between his teeth. And all of you hear this pss, 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 pss of sparks of metal decaying.
And then the last bit of movement that he has, he's going to maneuver here and give Charlie a window to pew pew.
All right.
All right, that's us.
As that happens, hitting the end of initiative, we're going to take a quick break, y'all.
All right.
We're going to take a quick 10-minute break or so, stretch our legs, but don't go anywhere because we've got a giveaway to do.
Hey!
What's that? A pretty heckin' great giveaway, you might say. Indeed. We have a giveaway from the amazing sponsor of Season 2 of The Gauntlet, Cantrip Candles. That's right, we're going to be giving away a $15 coupon code to their website. This also can be used in person in their store in Hollywood. They're absolutely amazing local company, and we are so privileged and honored to be working with them. The code word tonight is going to be punishment. It is going to be !punishment. Wait until Nightbot gives you the cue. That's when it's going to start listening. Be sure to enter it only once or you will be disqualified. You folks take care. We're going to be right back.
Thank you, thank you.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the Gauntlet Audience Interactive Dungeons and Dragons Combat Chaos, where our adventurers are continuing in their never-ending quest to defeat every monster of the multiverse. Omega Skills, congratulations on winning that giveaway. Be sure to send us a message on Twitch, that straight old DM on Twitch, and we will get you that coupon code to get yourself some healing potions. They're really freaking good, y'all. They are really freaking good. All right, adventurers, are we ready to re-enter this room?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Come on.
All right. As our adventurers find ourselves once again back in this room, Charlie, it's your turn.
All right, so just for my edification, this web thing
Yep.
that's holding the two, can I see through it? Is it like
That's a great
opaque?
question.
Like,
It's let me look it up really quickly here. Okay. It's a thick, sticky web. It is a 20-foot cube. Which tells me, okay, yeah, web's over a flat surface. Which, is that how you were intending to cast it with along the floor?
Since the center pathway is kind of where it sprung from,
Okay.
which as you said was about more or less 5 feet
5
off the
feet
ground. Yeah, it's about 5 feet deep of web,
Yeah.
and being medium creatures, I imagine their shoulders and head are poking up a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. So they are visible. Yes.
okay, all right. So they don't have theoretically don't have cover.
You know what? Hold on.
It is lightly obscured,
Yeah.
the area within the cube.
You know, I am going to make the call. Yeah, lightly obscure their area. I think that adds cover. You can only see, because it's 5 feet tall and both of them are about 6 feet tall. That means they're mostly in web. So yeah, that's partial cover.
Okay, well that changes what I'm gonna do. Okay, I am going to And this is 5 feet next to me to hop up,
Correct.
but I can see that guy pretty decently.
Yeah, you can see them all right.
Okay. First off, bonus action, hold out my paw as the blue-black energy coalesces and my shadow blade appears.
Excellent.
And then for my action, I'm going to just throw a... Not sure if fire does anything to these guys, but I'm going to try to firebolt the one that's being flanked by my friends.
The red Marigan?
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. Let's roll for the attack.
What's our AC?
16.
I'm gonna add 1 point of adrenaline, make that a 16.
Adding 1 point of adrenaline to make that a 16 as the fire licks across his armor. It dissipates completely to the side
Okay.
as he's immune to fire damage.
Completely.
That's why I was testing that out. And then I'm gonna use my movement to scramble up. I don't know how it's taller than me technically.
You can scramble up it.
Okay.
Imagine that it has like a precipice of rock, a bunch of tilted terrain that is got some severe outcroppings of a geometric nature.
Okay. So I'm going to scramble up this geometric outcropping
Excellent.
and just make my way right here, just so I can see these other guys that are coming up.
Okay.
And then right after I do that, in my paw that I did not make my sword in, what do I got?
Sure thing. You have. That looks to be filled entirely with. The liquid in there is mostly clear, a little viscous, but not entirely, and there are tiny black flakes. Teeny tiny black flakes swirling amongst the entirety of the potion.
Alright, try it out.
All right, as you knock it back, your mouth and your sinuses and your nose start to burn, and your little bunny nose starts to twitch as you have just drank pepper.
Oh, I hate this.
You cannot talk for 1 round
Oh!
as you are uncontrollably sneezing.
Oh!
All right, Wyatt.
All right. Wyatt's going
Pokemon
to
pedigree.
scramble down out of the saddle here and up and around 5, 10, 15 to here.
Okay.
And standing on the edge of the platform, he'll do a little look around as he says, "Seems double time's becoming my specialty lately. Stony B and the bunnies coming at you with a double dose of hasty." As I twin a haste spell onto Stony and the one half the bunnies.
Okay. All right, with
Stony and
haste
the
coming
sneezer.
down onto Stonebreaker and on to Charlie. You've got it.
Sing it, Stony, and sneeze it, Charlie. As I bonus action with the spiritual weapon, it's gonna move on into the Morgan here
Okay.
between me and it. And yep.
Make that attack.
Ooh, that's nice. That's a 22
That'll
to
hit.
hit for 8 points of force damage.
Okay. It takes that normally.
All right, that's it.
That's it. All right, that will bring us to Stonebreaker.
Fantastic. Well, I will incredibly quickly move 5 feet to the side. Bringing my blade around, and I am going to attempt to pull the mask off of this thing with my sword.
All right, as Stonebreaker moves is the fastest 5 feet in the west.
Quick question, actually, Gauntlet Master. Can I occupy same space as dead body?
You're big enough, I will allow it.
Cool. Get out of the way. Oh, shit!
Here, hold on. For the sake of this argument, we're going to move the dead body over. I will move the dead body back when you move, but for the sake of argument, there's a dead body there.
I like this sake of argument. I spit at it. Quickly. And first attack coming in at Merrigan. That will be 22 to hit.
That will hit.
And this is going to be
The biggest can opener I've ever seen.
13 points of magical slashing.
Halved down to 7.
Cool.
As your weapon still
second
does not
attack,
seem to hit quite right.
I am going to take a -5 to this attack roll.
Okay.
That will be a 16 to hit.
That just hits.
For 23 points of magical slashing.
Halved down to 12.
Do you do
Yes.
And then using extra attack from haste.
Okay.
Also taking a -5 to this one.
Okay.
Using all 3 of my surges to make that a 17.
Nice.
Okay.
For another 23 points of magical slashing damage.
You had left it at 1.
Yes, I assume that is how this
You
works.
had left it at 1.
So many attacks.
And
Oh, wait. Yep. Nope.
Then going
As
to
once
use...
again- Its body falls down, the mask falling to the side, revealing a gaping, eerie nothingness in its neck where a head should have been.
Nope.
It falls to the ground but does not disappear.
I am then going to, with remainder of movement, hop down here.
Okay.
And then bonus action, bring the the massive hammer with me
Okay.
to have it make its attack against the Merrigan.
Okay.
That will be a 25 to hit
That will hit.
I'm getting the hang of it.
for 11 points of force damage.
Which goes through normally. As this time, Stonebreaker, you take a second, and moving this quickly, you seem to have several more seconds. This feeling of haste for you feels less like a caffeinated rush and more like a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Omega Scales giving Stonebreaker another point of adrenaline.
I appreciate that.
As this time you take the gentle breath and smack this hammer down, you hear a crunch of metal. Omega Scales giving you another point of adrenaline. That'll bring you back up to 2.
And that will be my turn.
Okay.
Amazing.
That then brings us to the Merrigan.
Also, Gauntlet Master for narrative flavor. It is not me wielding this hammer.
Okay. Okay. Omega Scales giving Stonebreaker another adrenaline surge. That brings you up to 3. Witch King 1 to 9. You have a good night, all right? Take
Thank
care.
You. Have a good night.
Omega Scales giving Charlie an adrenaline surge.
Thank you.
All right. Bardic Dice, thank you so much for the raid!
Hey!
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for trusting us with your community. A clamoring is heard at the doors of the tavern. What's that? Raiders! Oh my gosh, we're so happy to have you here. Welcome to the Adventurers Pack and welcome to the Gauntlet. Audience Interactive, Dungeons and Dragons, Combat Chaos. Real fast, let's get those shout outs. Marquee Gaming, welcome on in.
Hello!
Hey.
Hello.
That felt like a D10 of inspiration.
Yeah.
Awesome. Y'all,
Yeah,
adventurers, go check out Bardic Dice. This is a sick name. Looks like you're playing some Dungeons and Dragons too. Give us a little bit more information in the chat. Tell us about your community. Tell us about your stream. Tell us about your campaign. We'd love to know a little bit more. This is the Gauntlet. It's roguelike D&D. It does have some goofy rules. So if you are new here, be sure to hit !rules to learn a little bit more about how you can play along with this very delightfully bizarre game. I'm your Gauntlet Master, Emmy. Welcome on in, everyone. All right. Do you want to tell us any more about that, or is that all where we're leaving it?
No, it is, yes, this weapon does not belong to me, and it is not me wielding it.
Okay. All
Don't
right.
look at me.
That does bring us to the Merrigan.
Green one needs to make a dexterity saving throw at the start of its turn, if you don't mind, GM.
Excellent. We can do that right now. Dexterity saving throw. Let me grab his stats. And since this is an educational show, he has advantage on this save.
Sure.
Wow.
That is a 19.
Ooh, he saves. So he is not restrained.
Okay.
However, as I mentioned during the break, the area around him is difficult terrain.
Okay. That then means that he will move. Right there. And seems to be holding.
Okay.
Once again, you recognize this pattern. This creature is very clearly a soldier and seems to be waiting for something to happen next.
Okay.
All right. The purple one is going to move right up here, Stonebreaker, as it carefully cross steps around the side of you. And you notice it seems to be looking for a weak point. And as soon as it gets behind you, you feel it begin to move. 3 attacks with its halberd. At advantage, the first attack is a 17.
That will miss.
Second attack, it's only a 12. Some new dice in here. Third attack is a 22.
Yep, that one will hit.
That one will hit. Okay, as you feel the sharp, curved blade of the halberd sink into a chink between your armor. It's warm to the touch, almost a little bit hot. As you take 11 points of slashing damage.
Stone's endurance. And is it magical?
It is not.
I take 3.
Okay. All right, that does it for the Merrigan. That then will bring us to the Dybbuk. Where is everyone? This becomes relevant very quickly.
Sure. Sure it does.
All right. Yeah.
We fanned out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me hide my thoughts here. Wyatt.
Uh-oh.
The blue Dybbuk that is standing behind Stonebreaker. Again, these creatures are floating off of the ground. Their feet hanging. Some of them, the joints very clearly not in place any longer. It doesn't seem to care.
Cool, gross.
The one that leans over this way and turns towards you has one shoulder entirely out of socket, and its arm is wrapped around its neck. And as it turns and looks at you, its eyes begin to cross. And you feel your vision start to go blurry. I need an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. My big -1 to that. I don't have inspiration, do I?
You do not.
Cool. Cool.
Come on, Wyatt.
Oh no.
That's a 1.
Oh God.
Wyatt. As you're standing here on this bridge, you can feel the churning of the earth moving underneath you, this molten rock that is continuing either slower or faster than you would want ground to move. It's very hard to say. And you're seeing these creatures, these otherworldly, horrifying creatures crawling around you, despite the fact that you know this is the Gauntlet. None of this is real. But it feels real, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And you blink your eyes for a second, and the first thought you have is to think of home. And as you open your eyes, in front of you, it is no longer the Gauntlet. It is, in fact, your home.
Hey, we got out.
You see in the distance your house, the house you grew up in, and a field in front of it. And stepping out from the inside, you see at the door, you see a figure, but you can't really see who at this this distance. You're far enough away. You just see the point of ears, and you hear commotion within the house. As someone begins to wave. And as you reach your hand back up to wave, you feel something burning on the edge of your wrist. And it traces down your body as suddenly flames ignite in an entire path in front of you.
Oh, shit.
The sky goes red. And the house begins to crumble, and you hear screams from the inside.
Yep.
And above you, all you hear is laughter from the sky.
Cool. Shit. What happens to my concentration, Gauntlet Master?
That is an excellent question. Let's find out really quickly, shall we?
I think we're good.
I think you're good. Your concentration
Okay,
is good.
good.
It is
Good.
still up
All right.
at this moment in time.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the flames stands up a figure. The creature is made entirely of flame. At first it is just a pillar, but then out of it sprout 2 flaming wings. And it carries a massive sword.
What?
That is what is in front of you.
Cool.
The hell is that?
As that happens, it pulls its sword back and reaches out and lunges at you.
Oh my god.
You take 2 points of psychic damage.
Okay. Concentration check. Oh, God.
You have 3 points of adrenaline.
Uh-huh, okay. Yeah, that's a natural 1.
Oh no.
Plus a 6 is
Uh-huh.
a 7. Which would fail. Except I have favored by the gods.
Yeah,
so
you
I'm
do,
gonna
buddy.
Throw 2 more D4.
Come on.
On
Do you
top
have
of it.
any bonus to your con?
Yeah.
Because
Oh.
natural 1 only matters on.
Oh,
It's
right.
a saving throw.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I saved. Oh, woo. Cool. Oh, wait,
Yeah, I
then,
was
no, so
like-
that's a 7. Natural 1's still a 7. Then, oh, thank you. Still
No
great.
worries.
Yeah.
I've been there.
I'll throw two adrenalines on that. I'll save my favorite by the cats.
Okay. Okay,
was
saving the
like,
favor by the gods.
Not have
Well, I just did one with a -1 on it.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
As the creature pulls back the sword, you hear as a mouth forms in the center, and it seems to be breathing heavily. That is it for that Dybbuk's turn.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Orange one also needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
The orange one?
Yes.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Orange Dybbuk?
The one up, the other creature
one
up in the web.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's the beginning of its turn. Ha 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 ha.
I don't like
That's a soft 20.
That'll save.
Okay. You actually notice that it floats up out of
Ah.
the web
Okay.
and skates along it, hovering along.
no.
And it lands right here.
Okay.
Camber.
Uh-huh.
This one turns and looks at you, and its eyes roll into the back of its head. I need an intelligence saving throw.
Can I tell any of this is happening? Don't think so.
You see nothing. You just see Wyatt's face go slack.
I didn't think so. Alright.
This last time. Come on.
You
How many
have
adrenaline?
3 points of adrenaline.
I'm going to use all 3 to make a 16.
You succeed. Okay. All right, that's going to do it for the Dybbuks.
Mm-hmm.
Camber, that brings us to you.
That was creepy. Twice in a row now I've had to shake off these motherfuckers out of my head. So I'm going to use my bonus action to be like, Nico, get the flyboy. And I'm going to hold up my Dragonwing shortbow, draw it back, and 2 magical arrows are going to across the way as I take 2 attacks at the Dybbuk. That just
Okay.
tried to enchant me.
Okay, so the orange one.
Yep. First attack is a 27 to hit.
27 will hit.
Yep. One measurement, please, quickly, GM. Nico is in range to infuse this.
Okay.
So that is going to be 7 points piercing.
Okay.
Oh boy. I think I knocked some of those. You didn't happen to see what these two
I did
dice
not.
were?
If you want to reroll them,
Yeah,
it's
I know
okay.
the fourth save.
So 7 points piercing.
Yep, 7 points of piercing. 1 point of poison. And 5 points of acid.
As that happens, you notice the Merrigan shift to the left, and this arrow hits him instead.
Okay.
So he is resistant to this piercing damage, so he's going to take 4 points of that. He takes none of the poison and all 5 of the acid.
Cool. Second attack, also at the Dybbuk.
Okay.
That will be a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Six points piercing
Okay.
and 2 points of poison.
And this is the magical bow?
Yes.
Okay, that will go through normally.
Okay.
The poison, however, does not seem to have any particular effect.
No effects on the poison.
No
Okay.
effect.
Okay.
Okay.
I am then going to use my movement to go also clamber up on top of the walkway. 5, 10, 15, 20 feet up there.
Okay.
I'm going to keep my attention trained on those two. And then Nico,
Okay.
gonna fly over above the webbing and take a bite attack.
Okay.
That's a natural 1, boy! Come on!
Nico gets very excited. He heard your direction. You said go for the flying one, and you noticed his tail started wagging. And to fly up and do this, it almost looked like zoomies. His legs started moving in midair, like he was trying to run as well as fly. And instead, he tumbles a little bit.
I also
and
imagine he
goes
got a little
flying.
bit of that web caught in his paws, and he's doing the
Oh, the boot.
the high hands.
Like he's
Yeah,
got boots. Yeah.
Okay, that'll be us.
Okay. All
boots.
right.
Yep.
That brings us back around to the top of the initiative, Charlie.
All right, so I am going to run along this edge here, hop / slide down to end up behind this guy,
Okay.
and as I do so, I am going to swipe at him with my scimitar and cast Booming Blade at the same time.
Okay.
One of those will do damage. Let me use the pretty die if I can get it out. Or not. I'll use this one. 16?
A 16 to hit the Merrigan will hit.
Alright. And that is 6 points of slashing damage and 6 points of thunder damage.
All right. The slashing damage doesn't do quite as much as you would have liked. The thunder damage, conversely, also does not do as much as you would.
Interesting. Alright, and then second attack with my Shadow Blade.
Oh, actually, you know what? Nope, those go through. The thunder goes through. My
Thunder
apologies.
does go through.
Too many demons.
Alright.
Thunder goes through.
Alright, second attack. Is that cocked?
I think it's pretty clear.
Okay, cool. Is a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
And this is where experimentation comes in. 2.
Oh, shoot. Oh, well. My mistake.
That is 16 points of psychic damage.
Yeah, that goes through normally.
Nice.
Nice.
That's where it's at.
Then bonus action attack, Shadow Blade.
You hear a soft keening sound from inside of this creature. And it grows louder and you hear it sobbing.
I think I did that. Sorry, but not sorry. Non-natural 20.
Non-natural 20 will hit.
for 15 points of psychic.
That's enough.
And then I'm gonna.
As it falls to the ground, crumples, but does not disappear.
Alright, and then I'm gonna keep moving. I have 80 feet of movement, so I'm just literally hopping around this field.
Okay.
To go to this side and do my hasted action.
Okay.
Attack. For a 17 to hit.
That will hit.
For 17 points psychic damage.
That goes through normally. It's gonna have to make a save. Yeah. Saves.
Tried.
The spell stays up.
And yeah, I'm just gonna hang out here, scimitar in one hand, shadow blade in the other hand, going in for hopefully
Okay.
getting him later. Get him,
Wyatt.
Stony.
What would you like to do?
I was gonna take it all in and feel ashamed at the very, very momentary flash of relief that he wasn't about to get scolded by his mom for dropping out of school. This is way worse. And he'll suddenly start running forward toward the house into the fire.
Okay. All right, you're running into the fire.
Into the fire. Mhm.
You're gonna take some damage as you do. You're gonna take 2 more points of psychic damage.
Okay. Oh, not 50 points of damage. Put me at 50.
Oh my god.
All right.
You're gonna need another con save
Yeah,
there.
that's coming. That's a lot. 22.
Okay. All right.
Keep up that concentration. I mean, I'll run my full movement speed there, 30 feet.
Okay.
And then I will twin a healing word, one into myself and one towards that shadow I see at the door.
Okay.
And when I do so, because of the trinket I have on my wand, a wave of water from the meta magic comes out from around me, hopefully dousing the flames. I don't know.
Okay. Okay. The figure on the porch is no clearer from this point, and as you continue to run, you realize the house is not getting any closer. It
Okay.
almost feels like you're spinning wheels. Like the ground just keeps getting further and further away, and you're realizing that there's this bubble effect where it's hard to see how far away any of this even is, and you're struggling and the fire is burning, and as you look down you realize that your fur is starting to blacken and you feel your flesh beginning to crack underneath your toes.
All right.
The creature on the porch continues to scream.
I start screaming too as I take 7 points of healing.
Okay. Behind you, you feel something immeasurably hot. As you look behind you and realize that the winged creature has reformed behind you, as you hear the rattling breath as it seems to be hissing in air.
All right. Yep, we are. I'll come what may.
Real fast, you did in fact interact with this fire. Give me an investigation check.
Oh, good. Investigation, also -1. For another 1.
Oh, buddy, get that dice out of there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you have other
it's a
You are
D20s.
locked into
Alright,
this
there's-
memory.
There's
Something.
two in the jail.
Yeah.
As the fire forms behind you, you once again hear keep running, echoing from the sky.
Go. Go, go, go.
Stonebreaker, your turn.
Excellent. I am going to take 2 attacks at the blue boy in front of me, and
Okay.
I will take a -5 to these. ...19 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is going to be
22 points of magical slashing damage.
Okay, give me a quick second. Omega Scales wants to spin the Wheel of Chaos on you, so we're going to find out what happens to this creature. Because round and round the wheel's about to go. Where it's about to stop. Stonebreaker's about to find out.
It's all right. We left him at 1. I know what's going
Resistance.
I love these.
Chaos Monkey was in play, so for the next 2 rounds, you are resistant to damage.
That's amazing.
It's really good.
Okay, so it was 22 points of
22
damage,
points
right?
of magical slashing.
Okay. All right, so that's 11 points.
Is this one resistant?
Oh, wait, no, this one's not. That's enough.
I was looking for.
Well done.
All right. As this creature goes down, it does not disappear. However, Wyatt, those are the last words you hear as in a whirl of flame, the room returns to you. You look down, your feet are not burned, but you still hurt.
And then with movement, I'm going to leap up and over and get to this one.
Okay.
Second attack, regular, no negatives. You, good job. I have. No, that will miss.
Okay.
Bonus or extra attack from haste. Ooh. Will also miss.
Okay.
Bonus action because I took something to 0. Attack. Get in there. 22 to hit.
22 will hit.
11 points of magical slashing.
Excellent. As your sword breaks into this creature, its skin is tough and leathery. You actually see falling out worms and maggots as they fall to the floor and hiss and bubble.
And
Welcome in, Just Otherness. We're super happy to have
Hey,
you.
hey.
Hey.
Yep, I believe that is going to be it for me.
Okay. That then will bring us to the Merrigan. There is only one remaining.
Dexterity save, please.
You got it. He has these at advantage. That's a 22.
That saves.
All right, he is going to make 3 attacks against you, Stonebreaker, as he pivots around to the side. For some monstrous friendship. Rolling 2 6s. Neither of those are going to go in. Second attack. 13 to hit. Third attack is 17 to hit. None
Nope.
of those
Oh,
take
boy.
purchase. That will bring us to the Dybbuk. Coming out from the front of the chest of this creature, you see this fleshy, blood-red protuberance come to slash at you. This attack at advantage because of friendship. That's going to be a 25 to hit you.
Yep.
Oh boy.
You take 8 points of necrotic damage, and your health point maximum is reduced by 3.
If is the maximum reduced because of the damage I took?
If the target is a creature, its hit point maximum is reduced, is the exact wording. So
Okay.
you will take this.
All right. How much did you say? 8?
Yes.
Right.
And your hit point maximum is reduced by 3.
At least you're resistant.
Mm-hmm.
And for the sake of this, it will go away when you finish your short rest.
Cool.
Okay.
Ah.
All right. That is all it can do. Camber,
Mhm.
this is back to you.
Just going to maneuver myself to a little bit of a better angle. And take 2 more shots up and over Stonebreaker's shoulder at the last remaining enemy I see.
Okay.
First attack is going to be a 25 to hit.
That will hit.
And this one you said was immune to poison, so I'm not going to roll that die. But Nika will infuse this with his acid. So that will be 5 points piercing.
To the Dybbuk? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And 2 points of acid.
The piercing it is resistant to, the acid it is not.
Second attack. Soft 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that'll be another 6 points of piercing.
Okay.
Bonus action. Nico, keep at it, buddy. You better, come on. Get those teeth in there.
Nico's whole hips wiggle midair.
It's still 11 to hit, though, so not going to do nothing. He's going to maneuver slightly around this side of Stonebreaker,
Okay.
though, as he flaps. That'll be us.
That'll be you. Okay. All right. That brings us back to the top of the round. Charlie, it's your turn.
All right, with my 80 feet of movement, slide right in and slash at it with Boom and Blade.
Okay.
With some friendship we got going on. This is the opposite of like fun friendship. I kind of whiff it as I slide and just completely like nosedive into the ground with 2 nat ones on that.
You're watching Nico's incitement, and the excitement is contagious. And you really get into this move. You know how epic it's going to look. You're so excited. And what happens is instead the sword crunches along this ground, which you realize must be made of some sort of ceramic or metal, and sparks go flying. It's cool looking, but it does absolutely nothing.
Kind of stand up, pause up, go at it again with my second attack with the psychic
Okay.
blade. Let's try a different dice. That is... I'm going to use a point of adrenaline to make it a 17.
Using a point of adrenaline to make that a 17, that will hit.
Great. I only slightly made a fool of myself. 13 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And then bonus action attack with the blade.
The Shadow Blade?
Yeah, Shadow Blade.
Excellent.
18 plus 7. 25.
That will hit.
$19 points of psychic damage.
That'll go through normally.
Hasted action, Shadow Blade. 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's cocked. That's a 7. 17 points of psychic damage.
As it falls to the ground, the last thing you hear coming from this creature is a continued wail. And it cries as it hits the ground. It does not disappear.
I'm sorry. That's... Oh god, now I feel really bad. Well, it was only 70 feet of my movement to get to here, so might as well use the other 10 feet to make friends with Stony. And that's my turn.
That's
I'm just
your
gonna
turn.
have my swords held out.
Okay. All right. That will do it then for Charlie Wyatt.
All right, coming out of whatever vision that was, I was just going to blink his eyes a couple times and immediately look around for his twin. See Charlie there in the throes with whatever this is that just did that to me, and I'm just going to very protectively fire off an Eldritch Blast
Okay.
at the last Dybbuk. All right. That'll be 21 on the first to hit
That'll hit.
for 12 points of force damage.
Hilariously, exactly what you needed.
Yeah.
As this creature falls to
Awesome.
the ground, all of the creatures around turn to ash. And the world goes dark. And you find yourself, once again, Oh, this room didn't quite reset. Give us a quick second here, folks. I'm just gonna reset it super quickly. Oh no.
Huh?
Complete reset.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll go back to this room. Don't kill the music. Emotional flashback. Scott, can you please give us a quick merch plug?
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking for ways to help support us here at the Adventures Pack, you can go check out our merch page over on our website. You can get there hitting !merch in the chat. We've got a few things that you can pick up. Some t-shirts, including Flanking is Friendship, which we've been seeing a lot of, which you can get in a workout tee, a regular tee, and a 3/4 tee. And you can also find some cool mugs, stickers, and all sorts of stuffs.
Thanks for your patience, everybody. We're gonna scoot right back around. Back once again into the hill path.
Is it still my turn?
It is, in fact, still your turn.
Cool. Assuming the second Eldritch Blast, that's fine. We can lose that one. But I got a bonus action left as well as spiritual weapon in the room.
Yes, let me get those spiritual weapons back up for you really quickly here. Placing them about 20 feet away or so, give or take. As if you had cast the spell is how we're going to rule that.
All right.
I will get it controlled by you here in just a quick second.
That's all good.
There you are. All right, and Stonebreaker, I'm about to get you yours.
Appreciate.
All right. There you go.
All right. Why it's just very scrambled now after that vision and being teleported back and forth, is going to use his movement to kind of step forward in front of Charlie protectively before he sees the caster again, and he decides to keep walking a little bit. And I'm going to quicken another Eldritch Blast to fire off at the blue. Did we get these guys' names? The Hobgoblin Devastator.
You did indeed get their names.
All right, another round of Eldritch Blast coming out. That'll be a 16 to hit.
To hit the Devastator, which one are we looking at? The blue one?
Yeah, the blue one.
All right, this one is going to have a little bit of cover, but that will still hit.
All right, great. There we go. For 14 points of force damage, and it's pushed back 10 feet.
Okay.
And then
It seems to take that. It is pushed back, and you notice, despite the fact that you can see beyond where this creature is, further forest and sky, you notice it bounce back almost as if it had hit some rubber or a particularly thick bubble.
It's amusing enough to make me miss the next shot with a natural 1.
Okay.
And that's all for me.
That's all for you?
Yep.
Okay. All right. That then will bring us to Stonebreaker.
Moving with my haste, I get here.
Yeah.
As you stand there, you notice that this, now that you're close to it, the edge warps. Like through a lens.
And I am going to make my first attack.
Okay.
No negatives to this one. That will be an 18 to hit
An 18 will hit.
for 11 points of magical slashing.
All going through normally.
Second attack. I'm out of surges, yes?
Oh, no, you're full up.
Ooh.
I'm going to take a -5 to this attack.
No.
Oop, that is going to miss. Hasted action attack, same thing, -5.
Okay.
That will be a 15 to hit
A 15 will hit.
for 22 points of magical slashing.
That's enough.
Nice.
This creature does, in fact, go down and dissolves into ash.
Okay. Bonus action then. Moving
the spiritual weapon here.
Okay.
Because that was my full movement to get there.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. That then will bring us to the hobgoblins. Let me check the range on this one real quickly here.
It's another lightning bolt. I don't think it matters where we are.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, I think it's gonna do it anyway. The yellow one, carrying the quarterstaff in one hand, pushes it down into his hand, and you notice sparks begin to fly from the top of his staff, and a ball of fire appears out of the top as he hucks it. I'm gonna need saving throws from Camber and Charlie.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Nico.
Dexterity saves, and from Nico.
Yep.
Dex save?
Yep. As a fireball does in fact come down
Boy.
towards you.
Oh, thank God.
Soft 20 from Nico. Or sorry, from Camber.
Okay, that'll save.
And an 11 from Nico.
That is a failure.
Uh-huh.
22.
22 will save. .5 points of fire damage coming out onto the field. Camber, you are resistant. So
Down to
half of that is
17.
Half of that again is going to be 8.
Ooh, Nico's not looking too good.
As Nico turns back to you, you hear a whimper as a ball of flame ignites all of the grass around you, and there's just a smoking crater left. The grass itself does not ignite. It does seem to be fairly wet, but it smokes up.
Do I
into
have
the
time
sky.
to use a reaction absorb elements?
Absolutely you do.
Great. Yeah.
Take
that.
half.
Okay.
So so it's 35 down to 18 for me.
Yes.
Maybe said
17.
17.
did 17 for me, and then I'm gonna take with absorb elements. What do I take? And then I gain resistance
Yeah.
to it. So
Yeah.
then I
You take
take
7.
So you're going to also take 7 points of damage.
it. Great. Perfect.
All right. He is then going to move backwards.
And I maintain my concentration.
Okay. All right. That is that for that one. The pink hobgoblin, however, pulls his quarterstaff around his feet and begins to move up into the air
Oh, snap.
and begins to fly.
That's rude.
He goes up. Let me double check exactly how high up he can go. 60 feet up into the air.
Whoa, snap.
So he's 6.
Actually, yeah, he goes up about 50 feet in the air because he also flies about 10 feet backwards.
So you got this one, right?
Okay. All right, that is it for the hobgoblins. That'll bring us to the Neogi. Getting to use their turn for the very first time. Very exciting. Very exciting.
Yeah, we didn't get to see him first time around.
Okay. Yeah. Look at that. Okay. So Charlie and Wyatt.
Oh boy.
The green Neogi, down towards the edge of the map, looks at both of you and its head moving snake-like from side to side. You realize it's staring at a space somewhere right between you, and it almost seems to be triangulating.
Uh-oh.
And it looks down towards the ground, and there's this flash of purple as it bites into something and pulls up. Zagmeister's a cheeky monkey. The next roll Chaos will have, with a timer, will have double the length. And as it pulls up into something undefinable, you can tell it has something in its teeth. It almost looks as though it's on the air. Jeff wants to spin the wheel of chaos on Wyatt, so we're about to find out what happens after this. Round and round that wheel's about to go. There is a cheeky monkey in play. Manic Pixie Travel. Hello. It's so good to see you. Overclock.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's not bad.
We're going back and forth with that clock.
The charge of the gauntlet goes right back up by 10. Cheeky monkey remains in play.
I'll take
All
that.
right. You see a wave of darkness overtake you.
Shoot.
And you hear and feel soft, slimy sounding, almost sibilant movements next to you and around you.
Oh, no.
Let me get that spell out onto the field.
No, thank you.
It's been a rough night for Wyatt. First he saw his family burn alive, now he's back in the womb. It's,
Mega Scales has given Charlie a random potion. Boink! As a random potion appears in your hand. You can drink
Thank
that as a
you.
free action. And it is pitch blackness. You cannot see. There we go. All right. That will do it for that's just the first one. Oh my goodness gracious.
Okay.
So, the purple Yogi. Okay. Is going to... That's the green one. He's going to move back a little bit. The purple one is going to run forward. And hold there. The red one is going to run right up to there. Oh no, it can go, it's faster. It can move up. Good beans. It moves up a little bit faster.
Good beans.
Jeff has made Wyatt perfectly balanced and more lethal. Add
Oh.
+1 to your next damage roll.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
As it runs up towards you, Stonebreaker, you drop into a fighting stance and prepare to fight this thing, and you realize that its eyes are multicolored. Just vibrant swirls of light. I need a wisdom saving throw.
That will be a 7.
A 7?
Mm-hmm.
And you have no idea why you would fight this creature. In fact, it's probably got this gauntlet thing really figured out. It's really here to help you get through this. It's been an emotional, trying day, and it's absolutely here to help you.
All right.
So it is going to give you commands. You cannot take reactions.
All right.
And you do hear in your voice, in your head, a voice. Hello, friend. So nice to meet you.
Great.
Okay. That will be their turn. Camber.
For the first time ever in the Gauntlet, Camber's gonna look over and see and really take in the pain and the anguish that Nico is going through alongside him. And with a newfound determination to protect his goddamn goodest boy, he's going to march 35 feet straight forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet here.
Okay.
Take some quick calculations, sight with his bow up at the flying hobgoblin devastator up there, and fire off 2 shots.
Okay, let's make that attack.
Bonus action casting Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Nice.
That will be a soft 20 to hit.
That will hit.
Nico is just close enough to still give this an infusion, so let's let it all fly. 11 points piercing,
Okay.
6 points acid,
Okay, so that's 17 so far.
and 6 points of poison.
Those all go through normally. So
Amazing.
that's how much total?
All in,
Yeah.
23.
Okay. That's a success.
Okay.
He maintains in the air just barely. Not gonna lie, like if it rolled lower.
Second attack then.
Okay.
That will be a. That's their AC, y'all.
The hobgoblin?
Yeah.
13.
15 to hit.
That'll hit. As a reminder, Stonebreaker and Charlie are both still inspired.
Yep.
Oh, I had no idea it was inspired.
I will be using that.
13 points piercing
Okay.
and 3 points of poison. 16 total.
That's a success. He maintains in the air.
Okay. I use my bonus action, so Nico is just going to follow straight behind me and take the dodge action.
Okay. All right. Charlie, as you are standing in this utter and pitch black darkness,
Yep.
you feel something cold slash along your skin.
Nope.
You're gonna take
Nope. Negative.
That was a bad habit. We're gonna need to break that habit right now. Yes, we are. That is not where those d6 go. You're going to take 7 points of cold damage.
All right.
And after reading up on this, I didn't quite do this last time, but after reading up on this spell, in order to get out, I'm gonna need some checks to make sure you know which way you're running.
Yeah, that was gonna be my question. Is this magical darkness type of thing?
Hard to say. It's dark.
That's what,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I can't see anything.
You cannot see anything.
Okay.
It is pitch black. Someone may as well have put a black cloth over your eyes. There is nothing.
Okay. I'm not sure how wide it is. I'm not sure how tall it is, but I know I need to eventually go up. With that, using my lodestone I have around my neck, I'm gonna touch my paw to it and bonus action fly.
Okay.
Sick.
Give me a perception check.
Perception?
See if you know which way is up.
Oh, my assumption was just keep going. Let's pause ground, go up. But
Once your paws leave the ground, it is mighty hard to figure out which direction you are supposed to go.
yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I was just gonna keep going straight in there, but I totally get that. 9.
9. Your feet leave the ground, and instantaneously you feel not air, but the continued brushing of something slimy, something wet, something cold and leathery. And it is immediately impossible to tell which way is up, which way is down, and you fall back to the ground with a thud.
So I can't keep using my movement.
You can. You found the ground again.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so you flew up. We'll give you, let's say you flew up about 10 feet before you flew back down. So you've used up about 20 feet of your movement.
Okay. Well, freaking out now. Charlie's like totally freaked out about this. I'm just gonna bolt.
Okay. Roll another perception die for me.
All right. Not the most perceptive of rolls, but I'm really not the most perceptive. 7.
7. You do not leave the darkness. You are still somewhere inside. Okay.
All right then. So question.
Yes.
So I can't see anything.
Nope.
I don't know anything, but I know there's stuff out there, right?
You can feel and you hear as these things are licking up against you. You hear towards the what you assume used to be the ground whispers. What are you gonna do?
Honestly, Charlie's freaking out. I slash at the air.
Okay, make an attack.
I don't know what's happening right now. I'm
boy.
freaking out. 14.
Roll some damage.
Okay. Uh, 16 points of psychic?
You hear your sibling shouting. Just shouting, and you hear swords moving in addition to the sibilant whispering, and you hear the pitter patter of bunny feet all around you.
Get him, Charlie.
Anything else on your turn? You're hasted, so I'll allow you one more attempt to run out if you want to.
Okay, yeah, I'll use my hasted action to try to
All
run
right,
out.
make another perception check.
I'm using a different dice. That die does not like me.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
You.
Okay, I'm gonna use my inspiration. Getting
Please
out of
crit.
here.
Please crit.
Oh, non-natural 20.
Non-natural 20. Okay,
Take that.
you find yourself here. Ah!
Eyes freeze.
And you turn back around you, and there is an inky black sphere with tendrils that seem to be pulling at the world around it.
Oh my god. That's it.
That's it.
I'm just
That's it.
staring at it.
That's it. All right, so that is then going to bring us to Wyatt. You are going to take 8 points of cold damage.
All right, concentration check. That's 16.
16?
So
Okay.
it should be good.
Should be good.
8 points of damage. All right. Great. Wise is gonna remember. Well, doesn't remember last time that he was in the dark with the twin like this, but just gonna give a big old kick as I rabbit hop the direction I was facing before the darkness went.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Please be more perceptive than me.
That's 15.
You are still in the darkness.
Okay. All right.
It's really hard to get out of something you can't see.
Cool. So I move 20 feet with the rabbit hop, and then I just keep running whatever direction when I hit the ground again.
You continue to pull and push through this inky, soft, bitterly cold darkness.
Cool.
I'll
Then
say I will allow that if that was your bonus action or your movement.
bonus action was the rabbit hop. Movement was the movement.
Okay. I'll allow you to, with your action, do this as well. But you are not hasted, so you're only going to get one more turn.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll take it.
Okay.
Nope. That's a 14.
As you continue to stand there, you feel your paws begin to burn. And where these things are touching you, you're feeling something coated, wet along your fur. You're going to take 4 points of acid damage.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Con save is a success.
Stonebreaker, it's your turn.
Give me a command.
Absolutely. Your friend with the little dragon. I don't think that creature's natural. Probably best to be done with it. You are to attack Camber and the baby.
All right. So, question about this.
Is this like a one of us situation, or is this like a lesser charm? Because this will affect the way that I go about doing
That's
this.
fair enough. You are commanded in this instance.
Okay, but do I know that, there are going to be more rooms in the Gauntlet, I should save my stuff?
You
or
do
is
you.
it use everything I have?
This is not a one of us situation. This
Okay.
is a. You are still you. You are still thinking practically, but there's something off about Camber and Nico. There's just something off about them. You can't put your finger on it, but this creature clearly sees it.
So I will then take action to take the dash action,
Okay.
and that will get my movement to get me here.
Funny Tank 4242. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on into the Adventurers Pack.
And the bonus action, I am going to bring spiritual weapon over here,
Okay.
and that is my turn.
Okay. All right. That then brings us to the Hobgoblin Devastators. The pink one that is flying. Is going to take a shot at you, Camber, as he pulls his quarterstaff back and this dark blue energy coalesces at the front and you see two bolts shoot at you. First one is going to be... He's going to move a little bit closer to get this done, though. As a matter of fact, he is still flying in the air, but he's right about here. First shot's only a 10 to hit.
That'll miss.
Second shot's only an 11. They both go wide.
Ping ping off my new armor.
The yellow one is going to also fly up into the air. About 60 feet. No, about 50 feet. Fly over here. That's going to be his turn. That then will bring us to the Nyogi. Awesome. So the purple one. Camber. Underneath your feet, you see this milky white tentacle.
Ugh.
Suckers covered in a soft sage green pus burst out of the ground and takes a swipe at you. It's only a 10 to hit.
That'll miss.
Okay. That's, second attack. Makes 2 attacks with that tentacle.
Okay.
Only a 9. Goes wide. The...
Floppy shit.
The red one pulls itself to the side. Realizes you are there, Charlie. Rolls very well on that check. And you feel a very similar attack out of the ground as you see this white tentacle. You recognize the sound it's making.
Ew.
It's very familiar. It's a 16 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Second attack. Only a 9. Both of them go wide. Camber, same thing. 2 more of them shoot up out of the ground from the green one.
Oh boy.
It's only an 8. And an 11. All of these tentacles swinging wildly into the air and then folding back into the dirt. That's going to be their turn. Camber, all you.
Stonebreaker, I think we're standing on top of some sort of disgusting nest. We gotta get out of here. And I'm going to use my bonus action to command Nico to follow my lead as close as possible.
Okay.
And I'm going to run 5, 10, 15, 20 feet here.
Okay. You cannot take reactions
Why for no?
because of the nature of this. Your mind is... You go to take your sword against Camber and everything's sort of blurry and you stare back at your sword.
So this is part of the charm thing?
Yes.
Okay. And there was no save that I get to do at the end of my turn? Okay.
Nope.
I'm going to continue my assault on the flying hobgoblin above me, so I'm going to take 2 shots.
Okay.
That will be a 15 to hit.
That will hit.
Let her rip. £10 piercing,
Okay.
6 points poison,
Okay.
and 3 points of acid.
He goes pummeling from the ground, and before he hits the grass, he has already dissolved in ash.
Second attack, yellow hobgoblin. About how high up is he?
50
GM?
feet.
50 feet?
50 feet.
1 second. Pythagorean theorem, activate. Yeah, I got it. I got 80 feet on this bow.
Okay, you've got it.
Second attack will be another 15 to hit.
All right, that'll hit. Let's roll some damage.
Already used my bonus action, so I cannot move my hunter's mark. This is going to be just 7 points piercing, 4
Okay.
points poison.
Okay,
For
so
11.
that's 11. All going through normally. That's a failure. He is going to fall.
Boom, buddy!
Falling, falling, falling.
50
falling,
feet in
falling,
the air.
Falling. Falling.
I don't think it's on that,
Falling.
actually.
It's not on that!
It's a d6 for every 10 feet fallen.
Thank you.
I had to do that a lot.
Whew, okay, he's doing pretty good though. He feels pretty good. Hilariously.
But he is prone.
He is absolutely knocked on his butt. As you see him take this arrow to his shoulder, his hand goes to the wound, and he immediately begins to tumble and fall, and he lands flat on his back, and you hear cursing in Goblin.
Do I speak goblin? No, I don't think I do.
Okay.
But Nico is going to kite around and hang with me right there.
Okay, all right. Charlie, that brings us to you. You have escaped the sphere.
70, 75, 80. If I look up, can I see the top of the sphere, or does it feel like it's a column of dark horribleness?
It is a 20-foot radius sphere, so it goes up. We've been placed about in the middle. It goes up about 40 feet. Yeah.
40 feet up. Okay.
Yep.
I am going to.
Sphere. Actually, no, it would have been placed towards the ground.
20.
Let's call it 30 feet up. Yeah, 20, because part of it would have gone. We'll call it 20 feet. Let's make it easy. Round.
20 feet up.
Round.
Cool. Okay.
Take a dice out of the jar. That's how that should work, right?
Nope, I'm immune!
All right. So I have a flying speed right now for 10 minutes. So I'm gonna pop myself 20 feet up
Okay.
to see over the top of this thing and figure out what the hell is happening right now. So I'm freaked out and terrified, and I don't understand. And looking towards purple and greeny over there.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like pop up, be like, you, and fireball right in between them.
Yeah!
Okay. All right.
Charlie
let's see
angry.
purple and green. Okay.
Me too.
I love Angry Charlie.
So the purple, that is a 22 to save.
Saves.
Green,
Yeah, my ears are
Cocks.
back. I am.
it's another 22.
That's all right. I'll take half of this. So that's
21, either way.
it. Yeah. I'm very consistent tonight. 27 points.
Both of them taking
fire.
14 because they save. They both managed to duck out of the way, but the fur along their back is singed.
All right, and then I'm gonna fly 60 feet
Okay.
over this thing. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45. So that puts me right there.
Okay.
And then question for a hasted action, It doesn't have to be melee attack, right? It can be any kind of attack?
Cannot be a spell, I don't believe.
No, but like it can be a thrown weapon, right?
Ranged attack? I
Yes, it
believe
can be a
can,
ranged
yeah.
attack. Yes, that is correct.
Great, okay.
But it can only be one.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, and then hasted action. I'm going to throw my Shadow Blade because it has a thrown property
So cool.
Okay.
at the green one
Yeah.
that I am very angry at right now.
Okay.
Sweet.
Oh, I'd have to make a con save on it first.
Oh, yeah.
It does succeed.
Okay. And what did we? It's 15. It's a 15.
Okay, that'll hit.
$14 points of psychic damage.
It fails its save.
Woo!
And all of you see the dark, inky blackness fade as the last thing you see are more of those milky white tentacles fade into the earth.
So much.
And then bonus action, my blade reappears in my paw.
All right.
Cool.
That's the end of my turn.
What?
I have
Dang it, Charlie, you couldn't let me out first this time?
I'm sorry. I'm not.
Thank you anyway, as I just shoot right past Charlie to two Eldritch Blast at the green Yogi.
Okay, you've got it.
Whew. Do I have any adrenaline?
You have 1 point of adrenaline.
I'll use that to make it a 16 to hit.
16 will hit.
Alright. And this is with the Forceful Blast. That's very good. That's 13 points of force damage.
Okay, it goes sliding back.
Second attack is a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
For max damage, 14 points of force.
Sweet.
Let's push back
Alright.
another 10 feet.
And as a reminder, you had a sharpen, so I'm going to add
Oh,
15,
shoot.
make this a 15.
I had a lethal, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. So, adding another one.
Alright, cool.
It gets
cool.
pushed back another 10 feet.
That is my action. For my bonus action, I'm going to burn a 3rd level spell slot to get back 5 sorcery points.
Whoa.
Okay. Okay.
And, let's see. Looking at the line that me and my sibling are in, I'm going to step on over. Trying to take some of this cover behind the tree here. Although we're still on the line. Who knows? That's fine. Hopefully I got some cover.
Okay.
There's always a line between two people.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's how math works.
All right.
He's up in the air anyway.
Stonebreaker.
Okay, I'm going to move up to Camber here.
Okay.
First action attack.
No.
It is a 12 to hit.
That'll miss. What the hell?
Second, shut up and take this.
Oh no!
Stonebreaker has focused you. Smoking Dragon Gaming has focused Stonebreaker. Add +1 to your.
no.
That's a 19 on the die.
Oh no.
That's a critical.
Camber.
Silvery barbs.
Oh!
It's free.
Zagmeister wants to spin the Wheel of Chaos on you as your sword hangs in midair. The Wheel of Chaos
Roll
comes
me
down on top of you. Round and round, the wheel's about to go. There's a cheeky monkey still in play.
No.
No.
Freaky Friday.
This is gonna be so complicated.
How does this work when one of them's controlled?
I'm about to find out.
Yeah, we are about to
Yeah.
find out as
Did we resolve this?
Stonebreaker, your eyes blur. And you are looking up at your own sword all of a sudden.
What now? The silvery
Real
barbs
fast.
needs to resolve.
So the meta of
Yeah.
I believe the meta of this is
Yeah, you
we
swap
swap bodies.
bodies.
But I know that I'm in a different body.
Yes.
Okay. So the blade comes down.
Yes.
I would like to, as a reaction, grab the blade and bring it into my own head.
So I was told to kill Camber, and this is Camber's body. It must die.
I will absolutely allow it.
Who rolls the reroll?
As you do, as a matter of fact, because this sword is coming down. You look around you and you realize there's a giant sword in your head and you're looking down at yourself and the sword the momentum, it's too late. It's already happening.
At advantage?
Because I'm bringing it into my own head.
Well, this is...
Silvery barb.
Yeah, this
Are
is
we-
just the reroll of
Yeah.
your...
But Silvery Barbs is still no, I'll allow advantage. You know what? This is funny.
This is so...
Because you would have to re-roll it, but now it's getting re-rolled.
Yeah.
Okay. Modifier?
+8.
That will be a 21.
A 21?
That
That'll
hits.
hit.
Charlie gets the advantage.
2d6
Uh-huh.
plus 5.
10 points magical slashing.
Okay. As you realize that you have cut into yourself, everything is very disorienting. You're very tall. Make a wisdom saving throw. With Camber's stats.
+2.
You have 3
Inspired,
points of
and I keep
adrenaline.
forgetting. +2?
Uh-huh.
I want to use all 3. To make it a 17.
That is a success. As you are no longer charmed by this creature, but you are now Camber.
Concentration on Hunter's Mark?
Yep. Roll a concentration check for me, Scott.
It's got, gosh. It's a 3 plus whatever.
Plus my con, right?
Yep. If you two want to change chairs, you certainly
I'm
can.
pulling up on D&D Beyond.
You can also do that.
Do I have any adrenaline?
Nope.
That fails.
Hunter's mark goes down.
Oh my god.
This is so weird.
Smoking Dragon Gaming is giving Camber, no really Camber, an adrenaline surge.
Who has the haste now? Stonebreaker's body?
Stonebreaker's body.
Okay.
Oh my
So the
god.
things that happen to your body, not necessarily your mind.
Depends on the spell.
So I said sometimes.
Yep.
It's freaky.
It's Friday.
I'm pulling up your
Just gonna say
character
I went
sheet.
too well
Yeah, no,
with
please
that.
do.
Okay, all right.
So that was my first attack action.
Uh-huh.
For my second attack, because I know who did this to me.
Smoking Dragon Gaming is giving Stonebreaker another adrenaline surge.
Okay, so I know who did this to me. I'm no longer, and I move 5, 10. And then the range on my bow is.
For the audience, Freaky Friday is, in fact, the roll of the Wheel of Chaos where 2 of our players switch bodies for 2 turns. So that is what is currently happening.
Fun stuff.
Oh, right, I can't control you.
Where do you want to go?
I would like to move. I think I've got about 15 more feet because I'm in
Okay.
your body now.
Right.
Uh,
I have 35 walking speed.
Oh.
But you've also used some of your movement.
Yeah, so I move 20 out of my 60, so I've got a third of my movement speed left. 35. Or no, I've got 2/3 of my movement speed left. 35, so yeah, call it 15.
15, yeah.
Towards the red one.
Okay.
My accent's gone for this. I'm just.
Yeah, that way.
And then. Just out of range, but I'll make it at disadvantage.
With a short bow?
Yeah, range 80.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
320.
Okay, cool, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
At the red Neogi.
All right, make an attack.
+8. Seeing if there's anything else I can throw in here.
Not yet. You have to get back to
Yeah, I
my
gotta
turn.
hit it first.
Yeah.
Alright. That'll be a 22 to hit.
A 22.
At disadvantage, sorry. That'll be a, you said +8?
Yep.
19 to hit.
Still hit.
Alright, so that is going to be, what damage is infused in this right now?
D6, no infusions, but D6 piercing, D6 poison.
Alright. That'll be 1 plus 4.
Plus 3.
4 points of piercing, 3 points of poison.
All of it goes through normally. Your arrow sinks into right above one of the legs of this creepy crawly, and it looks back.
And that's gonna be my turn. I'm just gonna look back at me and shrug as I'm bleeding from the face.
Okay.
So sorry, dude.
This is wild.
Smoking Dragon Gaming has given Wyatt a random potion.
Oh, thank you.
Appears in your hand.
I know I still need to
Here,
take this
take
one.
ours.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. That then will bring us to the hobgoblins. The yellow one is going to make 2 attacks. One at Stonebreaker, one at Camber. The one at Stonebreaker's body,
Okay.
is going to be a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, that's going to take. I know what my spells are.
No. But if you want, there's a...
17 points of force damage.
17 points of force.
And you are knocked prone. Lister's Mate has distracted the yellow hobgoblin, so this next attack is going to have a -1 to it.
Let's see, actions.
Oh, okay. 17. Yeah, let's Stone's Endurance that boy.
All right. You are still unused to this body, and you feel the entire weight of yourself fall flat against the dirt. You are very tall.
I
The
will
rest
take
is very far away.
5 points
Nice.
of force damage instead.
Okay. As you feel your body, the muscles almost instinctively toughen around your
Oh, you know
chest,
what? I
and you
wonder if
fold
I'm-
into it.
If you're not allowed to.
Okay, I got it.
5.
The attack coming out towards Camber is going to be a 15 to hit.
That'll miss.
That'll miss. Okay. All right. That's that one. That's the only one of those left, isn't it? Look at that. All right. That then will bring us to the Nyogi. The red one sends out a tentacle towards 2 tentacles towards you, Charlie. You see them sprout out of the air, out of this inky blackness that you recognize, almost as if it's pulling through dimensions. First attack is only a 9. Second attack is a 22.
Yeah, why not? I'll shield it.
Okay, it does not
Yes,
go
yes.
through. That was the red one. The green one is going to send 2 tentacles towards Wyatt.
Oh, great.
You are still in range. First one, 12.
No.
Second one's a 14.
Nope.
Goes wide.
All right.
The purple one is going to send is going to back up. And is going to send 1 towards Camber's body.
Camber's
16.
body.
That will miss.
And then 1 towards Stonebreaker's body. That's a 19.
That'll hit.
Not with
That'll-
haste.
Oh, yeah, with haste, we're at a 20.
Nice.
All of them swinging wide. That's the end of the Nyogi's turn. Camber.
Me! Fun. Yeah. All right. I'm going to kind of shake my head, observe, feel, and zero in. But I am going to turn over my shoulder. Nico, this is weird. And then I'm going to, with the imagined power of the heftiest soldiers in the barracks that he witnessed training, he's going to dash towards the purple Nyogi.
Okay.
Move me. Oh, yeah.
Great sword heaving at his shoulder, coming in, and a
Okay.
big old swing. Another +8, right, Scott?
Mm-hmm.
And their AC is
Yogi?
15. 15. That'll miss
Okay.
with a 13 on the die because I don't. Do I use the adrenaline? Do you use the adrenaline?
It will be your adrenaline used in this moment in time.
Yeah, I don't have any.
The Cantrip Road Trip. Thank you so much for the follow.
Hello.
Nice.
This
Sweet.
is a good name.
Second
Love
attack.
Twitch names. Okay.
Natural 20.
Come on.
Oh, I should have taken the sharpshooter or
all good.
the great weapon master. I didn't think about that. Okay.
All right. As this sword feels deeply unnatural to your mind, but you feel the muscles of this body taking over, and you know exactly how to swing it.
13 points magical slashing.
Okay.
Hasted action.
You got it.
That will be a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
Nice.
8 more points slashing. Magical.
Okay. All of these seem to be going through normally as you whip this blade across this creature's back and side.
How's he looking?
Like you took a beating, still up. Covered in blood and spitting and hissing at you as its eyes, which are inky black.
I don't think I want to action search just yet. So
You crit,
Oh, I crit!
which means Great Weapons Master, you get an extra attack as a bonus.
Oh, there we go. Let's get that in there. And let's also take the -5 to this one. Now let's have some fun with that.
Okay.
That'll be an 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Wait, no, sorry. 13 to hit. Because of the -5, so sorry.
Yeah, I can't tell you what to do, but yeah.
No.
All right.
New maths. Who dis?
Okay.
Yeah. Nico then will take his turn.
He turns and looks between the two of you because he hears your voice coming out of Stonebreaker's body. But he's looking between. And he sits down on the ground and looks between the two of you.
That's true, I didn't give him a command.
Yeah. That's it. That's all I got.
And that's all he's doing. Just head just pivoting.
Oh, poor Nico.
Okay, Charlie, that brings us to you.
Alright. I am still flying in the air. And I'm gonna fly my way this way
Okay.
and land directly behind this Noki. And
This potato pasta.
yeah, really, I'm gonna have some lunch. And as I say that, I come down with my scimitar, boom and blade.
Okay.
24 to hit.
That'll hit.
8 points of slashing damage and 6 points of thunder.
Okay, all of those go through normally.
Second attack with my shadow blade.
Okay.
25 to hit.
That'll hit.
$16 points of psychic damage.
It's enough.
Nice.
Oh, wait, no. Sorry. It's not. The creature is still alive. It's enough damage. I should watch my phrasing. This creature wriggles underneath itself, and you see its legs crawling over its head. It moves in a giant writhing mass.
Bonus action attack it. 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
10 points of psychic damage.
Now that's enough!
There you go.
As it dissolves into ash on the grass around you, and there's just this awkward bug-shaped pile of ash with tiny little tendrils for legs on the side.
And then I literally whip around as fast as my very fast little paws can go and hasted action attack this one.
Okay,
21 to hit
that'll hit.
for 14 points of psychic damage.
It writhes in agony along the floor of this forest, and it pulls itself back up. Its eyes look unfocused, but they are sharply keened in on you.
Yeah, what's up? And then I'm gonna take my
This potion, you've got it. What do we got?
staring at it.
There we go. As you go to drink this potion, your mouth actually goes up over the bottle as you realize it's actually cake. And you eat the whole thing.
I did say I wanted a snack.
And you feel your fur begin to bulge and your muscles begin to shift and change
Turning into an ape again?
as you grow in size. And you are suddenly large.
Whoa.
Yeah. Big bunny. Coming at you.
All right. Wyatt, it is your turn.
All right. Well, I was gonna attack that green Nyogi, but it looks like it's about to get squashed. So I turn my attention to the hobgoblin up in the air as I
Okay.
fire off an Eldritch Blast
Okay.
with the forceful property.
Okay.
It's cocked, but it looks like we know, yeah.
Talking about the yellow one?
The yellow, yeah.
That one fell.
Oh, yeah, it's on the ground.
So-
It is prone, so you will have disadvantage actually on this attack.
Ooh,
Yeah,
good
sorry.
to know.
I also missed that on
No,
our
that's
thing,
all
so-
good. I thought it was still up in the air. In that case, I'm gonna shoot at the green Yogi, the original target.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
Looks like a 15.
Yeah. So that'll be 23 to hit on
That'll
the first attack. Still with the forceful property. Because I called it. That'll be 10 points of force damage.
As it was left at 1 hit point, you absolute
Yep.
monsters. Its ashes go flying in a giant cloud across the entire area. Charlie, you think you've swallowed pepper again as it hits your bunny nose. But you shake it off.
I'll quickly pivot and fire another the second Eldritch Blast at the red Nyogi.
Okay, you got it.
That'll be probably not enough. Do I have any adrenaline?
You have 1 point of adrenaline.
I will spend that 1 point of adrenaline to make it a 16 to
That'll hit.
For 11 points of force damage. It's pushed back 10 feet.
Okay,
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let's do it again with a quick and Eldritch Blast.
you've got it.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah,
Okay,
buddy.
roll that damage.
Not great on the damage side, but that's 8 points of force.
Okay. Is
Push
it knocked
back.
back again?
Yep, push back 10 feet. One more.
Okay.
And that's a natural 1.
Okay.
Found it.
Having the gamut of the
Win
experience.
some, you lose some. That's bonus in action. Yeah, we're just gonna stay put right here. That's good.
Stonebreaker. You still look around. You are so much closer to the ground, and you're so.
I'm going to, because this one's still prone, yes?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to take a knee
Okay.
and draw the bow back and hold my action for him to stand up and fire one between the eyes.
Okay.
But as I take the knee, I'm gonna look over to Nico and just give him a whistle and cock my head over to him on the ground to have Nico go over and maul him.
Okay. Nico looks at you, but recognizes the command. Looks between the two of you and is like, okay, and continues to then move forward and goes to go maul him.
All right, so this will be attack at advantage, bite attack, 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
That'll be 1d6 piercing, 1d6 acid, and he's going to use his reaction to infuse this strike
With more acid.
more acid
Yeah.
damage.
Okay.
So this will be the piercing.
You can give me all those straight, he'll take them all normal.
15
Oh
points.
my God.
Total of 18.
Yeah.
Okay. Nico looks back, keeps continuing to look back at the two of you, but still almost by rote instinct manages to climb on top of him and is still looking backwards at all of you. And, okay, bite. But the hobgoblin is very confused and disoriented and does not get his arms up in time.
In my head, I just think, good boy.
And as that happens, you blink your eyes and find yourself back in your body.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? For the sake of the round of this, let's allow it to go through for Camber on this one because of
Yeah.
the sake of the cheeky monkey.
Yep.
That way
Sure.
it'll actually
We
play
each get
through.
2 turns in the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so that then will bring us to the hobgoblins. This one is, in fact, going to stand up.
I would like to take my held action.
Okay, you've got it.
Let's see. And no surges or anything.
You have 1.
It's only a 13.
I'll use 2 to make it that. Oh wait, it's only a 13.
It's a 13, yeah.
It's a 13.
Oh, well then it hits. You do not
Cool.
use anything and it hits.
Piercing and poison.
Plus the 4.
3.
3. That'll be 10 points of damage, 2 of which is poison.
He pushes Nico off of himself, and Nico slides to the ground and kind of hits the grass with a. He looks more dishonored than anything else. Like his dignity took some damage there. And immediately as he stands up, gathers his things, pulls his quarterstaff, an arrow appears right in front of his eyes.
Yes.
And he falls backwards to the ground.
Nice.
All right. That's that for them. That then brings us to the Nyogi. Close that down. That's gonna be. Yeah. The red one puts 2 tentacles up at you, Charlie.
All right.
First one is gonna be a soft 20 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Second one's gonna be an 11. Doesn't hit. All right. As you actually stomp them back down into the ground with your bunny feet, there's going to be. That's it. That's the only guy left on the
That's it.
field, isn't he?
Yep.
That's it. Camber.
All right.
Remember, you've got a
Long way to go. And one thing to do. Where is your spells? Where's your ring of storing?
It's in the extras.
Okay.
Actually, wait, no.
I don't know if
Oh,
I could see that.
you can't see it.
Yeah.
But also remember, your speed is doubled right now.
Yeah,
Because
60
haste.
feet, right?
And you have an extra action that you can use. to-
Yeah, okay, that's right. So, using movement and hasted action, we can
Okay.
get. Scott, if you wouldn't mind,
Yeah.
allow me to take some swings.
Also, swing away. Use whatever you want.
Yeah. Let's go ahead. First attack is going to be -5.
Okay. As you feel the magical essence flowing through your muscles, you just kind of get into a stride with this.
15 to hit.
15 will hit.
-21 points slashing. Second attack -5.
Okay. You have 1 point of adrenaline.
I don't think it's gonna do it. Yeah, that's gonna miss as well.
Okay.
I think that's all I got with the
You can do it.
bonus
Please
action.
Don't. What, I was
Oh,
going to say, if you want to surge. like,
Oh, I
feel
got
free.
you.
Don't
Yeah,
save
let's
on
do
my
it. Come on, let's surge this
All
thing.
right. You've practiced in this. You're aware of what it
Yeah.
means to push your body just a little bit
Showing.
further, and you bring the sword back up around your head.
Ow! That is a 10 to hit. That's not gonna do it. Second
Hit,
attack.
Second attack.
Come on, -5. Yeah, there we go. Soft 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
18 points slashing.
He's still up.
Oh, okay.
But one of his legs has actually buckled and fallen off to the side. This thing is covered in its furs and big knotted mats. It's incredibly hurt.
That's it.
Okay. As that happens, you blink your eyes, Camber, and suddenly you're back in the trees, and you look over at Nico, who's still just kind of staring, blinking at you.
I feel like I've been
Very
in two places
slowly.
at once finally in my life.
And Stonebreaker, you look down to see your sword covered in gore.
I will just say, hello, friend.
All right, Charlie, it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna. Why not for the flavor of this? Because I get a nice hover speed right now. I am going to glide my way gracefully across the grass
Okay.
and end up right there.
Okay.
And as I do so, boom and blade
Okay.
with advantage on this asshole. 17.
17 will hit.
6 points of slashing and 3 points of thunder.
You only needed the 6.
Nice.
Sweet.
As he
Wow.
dissolves
Good job,
into
Charlie.
ash and the world goes dark. That's where we're going to end our episode for tonight.
Sweet.
You all, thank you so much for being here at the Gauntlet Audience Interactive Dungeons and Dragons Combat Chaos. We hope you had an absolutely lovely time. We were so happy to have you. Thank you so much for popping on by. If you're new here, pop on into our Discord. That is where if you are a subscriber, you get a whole bunch of special access to things like map, subscriber only chat, a whole bunch of other perks. But you also just get access to updates, to chatting with us, to asking us questions. There's a rewatch. Oh my goodness. Dungeon double feature. There's some great names coming in tonight. Thank you so much for the follow. We are so happy to have you here. There's a rewatch of one of our shows on YouTube happening right now, so if you want to catch up on some of our more narrative content, it's very scurry, but it's really, really fun, and we're very, very proud if you want to kind of get into that. That's happening in our Discord. There's a whole bunch of other really fun things, so please go check it out. Follow us on social media if you're looking for free ways to help us. Tell your friends. Tell your friends about this weird, wacky, wild experiment with Dungeons and Dragons 5e that we're doing here in Los Angeles. We would appreciate it so much. If you're looking for ways that are maybe less Twitch oriented to help us out, go check out our Patreon. Our Patreon will give you the same benefits that you would get if you subscribed to us here, and you'll also just get the benefit of helping us create more things. There's never any pressure, but my God, it helps. So thank you. For viewers like you. Thank you so much. The next time we're going to be live on this channel is going to be Sunday, 11 a.m. Pacific. We're going to be having some more pack plays. Scott, Josh, and I are playing Volcanoids right now. The brothers Steve will return to the volcano. It's been fun.
We got twins on this show, triplets
Triplets
on
on that
Pack
show.
Players.
We're the brothers Steve.
Yep.
So please go check us out. It's a really good time. And then the Gauntlet will return at 7 p.m. Pacific on Friday next week. We're actually going to have a bunch of guests in June because
Yes, we're
it's
so
Pride
hyped
Month,
for
so
it.
we're going to be celebrating. So please keep your eyes peeled because we actually, next week, we have a very exciting guest. So it's going to be a really good time. Watch our socials because we're going to be announcing it there. We're really excited. It's going to be really good. Tavern Talk. Oh, yes, Tavern Talk. Is that next? Tavern Talk's coming up. When's Tavern Talk? Is Tavern Talk this week? Oh, no,
goodness.
Lachlan
Oh, is
O'Leary.
that
It might
on
be
Sunday?
Tavern Talk. It might be Tavern Talk and not
Oh,
Pack
it
Plays.
is.
It's Tavern Talk. I don't
Oh,
know what
goodness
week it
gracious.
is. Never mind.
May just
Sunday's gonna be
disappeared.
May is
No.
gone.
No kidding.
May is gonna this Sunday's gonna be Tavern Talk, which is a show where Lachlan O'Leary, our very own Ben, comes in and we chat a little bit about what's been happening this month, and we talk a little bit more about what's going on. It's also really fun, so please go check it out with us. And the next week we'll be doing Volcanoids. And then we also have a charity stream coming up in June, which we're very excited for. Haven't announced the date yet, but it's going to be later in June. So please keep your eyes peeled on this space. We're really getting to be able to make some more stuff, and we're really happy to be here. Go check out our sponsor, Cantrip Candles. Tell them who sent you. It was us. We're super cool. Please tell them. And also, they're amazing. So we're very, very grateful. They make the best candles in the whole wide world. Whew. You all take care. Have an amazing night. Continue to roll some critical hits. And we'll see you all soon. Night, y'all.
See you.
Good night, everybody.